All right, guys. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Good evening to you all. We don't come again. Today is Saturday, 26th of July, 2025. Thank you very much for your time with us today, my people. God bless you all. For those of you that want to join us, a link were earlier on posted. You can come in. Remember, seeing a Saturday. I'm happy that I already have one person on the panel. So maybe you might have the opportunity to come in later on. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thanks for being there for us all the time. Abo Azi, thank you very much, my brother. Thanks for always being there. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all right there. Thank you very much, Mike Akambari. Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. I can see you right there. Thank you, Mother Rita. Thank you very much. I can see you and on the panel as well. Thank you, Mother Bella. Naomi, good evening to you, man. Thank you very much, Black Panther, my brother. Practice Solomon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. At peace, I can see you in the building. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Thank you, everyone, right? The Debs in the building. Emmanuel Shooks. Thank you, my people. And I beg Mother once again. And Stephanie Ojek, thank you so much. And I appreciate you. Thanks for the super chat already. I'm very, very grateful. I appreciate every one of you right there. But we really need to move on right now and quickly take these articles that I have here so we can start talking. As you know, 2027 don't be like what be backyard now. So as they do them, now so will they take them, they follow them. Because normally 2027 still far from my eye. But in case you are not aware, I want you guys to understand that immediately we get to 2026, if Tinubu cannot do anything between now to December to change Nigeria to some of you people that believe you can have a better dream or better country under Tinubu, if he cannot do it between now to December, that means it's over, because 2026 is when they properly dedicate themselves in preparation for 2027. Have that in mind. It happens everywhere, both governorship election and all elections in Nigeria, especially governorship election and presidential election. So if you are expecting that there will be work going on in 2026 and 2027, the same 2027, that Tinubu will be thrown out from office, then you are joking. So that means if we have to look at it the way it is right now, mathematically and otherwise, then Tinubu has failed woefully. Yes, because 2 years plus, May was 2 years in office. Then we are in July now. So that's about 2 months, 2 years and 2 months now or more that this man have been in power. There's nothing that you and I can actually hold on to, that he have done. So all we are saying is borrowing. It's crazy. So Tinubu's 4 years actually flooded. Yes, flooded. But I like us to take this one or two paragraph quickly on this one, because I have another article. Like you can see right there on my thumbnail, I insist that Tinubu should not run for president again. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed continued to speak. As you know, that a couple of days ago, about 2-3 days ago, we lamented on this particular man here on his video. I think it was on Arise. But it'll come out again now, insisting more. It talk for that, not be small. That Tinubu must step aside. But I'm not going to take that. I don't have the time. Sorry about that, but I'd like us to just move on to the next article that I have for you guys here. As you are listening to me, waiting for me to put the article on the screen, please just help us to press on the like and help us to share to take our voices far. I think it's very, very important we do this together. As you can see there on the screen, coming for the cable, ADC to APC. Aso Rock not a party office, holding neck meeting there an aberration. Okay, Aso Rock is not a club or a party hall. Okay. The African Democratic Congress ADC has faulted the All Progressive Congress APC for holding the National Executive Committee neck meeting at the State House in Abuja. So I'll just leave that one right there, because I have another article that I would like to quickly take here. I really want us to start talking on time today. That's why you see that I'm trying my best not to spend so much time in my presentation, even though we have already spent so much time. Anyway, as you can see from Vanguard, for free, fair, credible 2027 polls, strip president of power to control judiciary, INEC, Nigerians cut Tinubu out, to to disable the power, make it not get power to control judiciary and INEC if we want a free and fair 2027. I agree with that. That's the truth. You know, lawyers, our leaders, lawyers, activists, and other stakeholders in the country have demanded a constitutional amendment that preclude the executive arms of government president from controlling the judiciary and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for free, fair, and independent elections in 2027. You know, so yeah, the complaint for there, as usual. I like the fact that many people are talking. Let's continue to talk. But like I stated before, that's all I have for you guys today in my presentation. I can see more Northerners now are calling for Peter Obi. I cannot actually say if this is organic, if this is real or whatever, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing because they are calling for Peter Obi because they want Tinubu to be out by fire by force. That's fine. But if they are calling for their fellow Northerner because they want Tinubu to be out by fire by force, that is not fine by me. Remember, get that statement clear. I say by me. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Same way you are entitled to your own opinion. So, my people, I want to update today. I appreciate every one of you that congratulated me yesterday. May God bless you all. And God bless you now for me. I'm very, very grateful. May God continue to shower you all with more good news. In Jesus' mighty name, I've prayed. Amen. All right. I would like us to just move on now. I actually watched the video yesterday. I want to thank every one of you with your wonderful statements, contribution to my success. I'm very, very grateful. And I also watched what triggered the issue between Madarita and Mr. Alabo, you know, but I don't want to go on it anymore. I just want to say, please, my people, make una calm down. We are one on this platform. I understand sometimes we go out of lane, especially when somebody says something that is not nice to you. You just want to say something back as well to tackle the person. I understand that. It don't happen to me so many times here. But please, once we move on to the next day, let's learn to forget and forgive. God bless you all. Thank you so much, my people. Press on the $ if you can. Encourage what we do here. I really, really do appreciate that. Then I would like us to move on right now. Madam Bella Naomi, thank you very much. Madam Stella Masavedo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Best Mark, I can see you. Thank you very much, man. Mama H.O., thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Oh, you're asking for link. Okay, Mama H.O., okay, because of you, I'm posting our link again for the second time. Normally, I like to post it once because so many satanic people, they use and they come in to try to tackle our platform. That's why I don't want the link to be surplus. But anybody that want to come in now, link will be posted twice. You can quickly come in and let's start talking. I appreciate you all. In case you want to call into the show, this is the best time for you to do the same as well. If not, I'm going straight to my director to speak to us. And normally, once my panelists start talking, I might not be able to pick your call. So I'll go on this quick break to see if anybody's going to call in. If not, move on. All right. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Now, God bless you now. Before I come to my director, I have a short video here that I almost forgot to play concerning the plight and the frustration of some of our Nigerians in abroad. I don't know where they did. They say Central, something like that. But let's listen to this.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigeria. We came here through a mining company who brought us from Nigeria to come and work here. We have been here for 10 months, but we need the assistance of Nigerians We need the assistance of Nigerians to come and help us, because the company, the Chinese company that brought us here, has abandoned us. Now we worked here for more than 6 months and we were not paid anything. We arrived here September last year. For 4 months, they delay us at the capital city. Even said we were arrested by the government, and when we came out, they brought us to this bush. You can see there is no house anywhere here. There is no house here at all. This is a mining site. So now we have been abandoned. The person who in charge, the general manager, the Nigerian general manager of the company, his name is Maruf Ademola Aregbe. He has gone back to Nigeria, and when we called him, he said he too, he's not concerned about our well-being anymore.
He abandoned us here.
He abandoned us here.
Even they call his number now, they abuse the number.
He abandoned us here. He abandoned us here. Now, his partner, his name is Amos. He's a Central African citizen. He seized our passport. He seized our passport. He doesn't want to give us our passport. Even some of us here are ready to transport ourselves back to Nigeria, but without our passport, we cannot pass through their road because their law is very, very strict here. The distance between this place to Bangui is 850 kilometers, and within that places we have a lot of barriers. A checking point where we have gendarmerie, immigration, and everything. And if you are caught without your documents, it is prison set in this very country. So please, Nigerians, if there is a way you can help us, please spread this video. Let them know that some Nigerians have been abandoned in Central Africa. Our location is Senye, under Bambari region in Central Africa. The Chinese man that brought us, his company is a Rado Setraco mining company in Nigeria. The owner of the company is Mr. Yang, and his partner is Mr. Wu. He's also a Chinese man. He's in this very country. They abandoned us. We worked for many months. They didn't pay us our salary. Now we can no longer feed. There is no money. There is no transportation, and they still seize our passport and held it in the capital city in Bangui. Our location from Bangui is 868 kilometers. From this very place we are now to the place we can get a single network of the SIM card of this country is 35 kilometers. The place is Alindao. I'm repeating, we are under Senye. We are in Senye village. It's a village, it's inside the forest. This region is under Bambari. Please come to our rescue. Our family have been worrying about us, and they try. People will send message to call Mr. Ademola Maruf in Nigeria. He refused to respond to them, saying that he doesn't know anything about us anymore. Please, Nigeria, we need your help. We don't want to die here. All of us have families.
Nigeria, make una help us. This thing don't pass our power. We work here 11 months where we reach Central Africa with this. No salary, nothing. I beg. This video where we do go post them to many groups. I beg, may they help us.
Please help us.
We don't now die we dey like this.
We are
no food, no money, no water, nothing. We won't die for this place.
Our people they come
May they help us. May they help us, please.
We are 11 people.
They no water, nothing. Now there we dey no food.
We don't tire for this place. We need na help.
All right, that is a very pathetic one. If not because of what they happen for our country, tell me why everybody will be running to a country, a destination they are not even sure about. It's sad, but I'd like us to move on. Let me call on Moderator. Moderator, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 15 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, good evening. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Moderator.
Greetings to everybody. My lovely mama, Lami Mommy, I love you so much. And I'm greeting my brothers and sisters in the comment section. Beck Mark, Lucky Yamu, at Peace, and Debsy, and also Johnson Emmanuel. I'm still waiting for you to join the panel one day. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for everything that you do. And congratulations once again. You know, after the show, I was just thinking, I was just smiling like, You know, I just like to see, like, you know, young people of this generation do something meaningful and become responsible citizens of the world. So, and that takes great parents, you know, to achieve that. And of course, the grace of God, because you can have great parents, but, you know, the children, they don't listen. So thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. You know, all the resources, you, not just you and your wife as well. In fact, I would say your wife, number one, first before you, because everything comes from the mother, right? Whether the child is good or bad, they say it's the mother, especially the child is bad, they say it's the mother. But I just want to say thank you so much, Mr. Elvis, for everything you did for your children and what you continue to do. And also to all the great parents who are sacrificing for their children in higher institutions. God bless you. God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you. Now going along with the topic of today, or the show of today. Okay, I think I'll just go by, you know, what I heard so far. Okay, the last video you played about this men working at the Central African Republic. Central African Republic is a very significant country in Africa. Look at the map and you understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to even go further. However, aside from the fact that we have a country that is sick in every institution, sick, very, very sick. And it's unfortunate that when it comes to representation, when it comes to policies, when it comes to labor laws, nothing is taken seriously. It could be put on paper. Yes, it looks beautiful on paper. They announce it, but when it comes to implementation, it's nowhere to be found. Nigeria is in that kind of mix. And also, when it comes to expatriates, foreigners who come to invest in Nigeria or who come to, you know, build factories in Nigeria, who are looking at the documents? How is the Ministry of Labor involved? How is the Minister for Internal Affairs involved? How is the Minister of External Affairs involved? It's not everything that has to do with the ambassador, you know, or that ministry. I call it an SPV ministry, the one that became the Dabri heads. And by the way, Mr. Elvis, look at our private, our WhatsApp group. Somebody has said something. Abike Dabri put out something that, you know, they've been some contact and everything is fine with those men. But we have to. This is just one that we are just. There's a plethora of them across the world. Even within Africa, many people are abandoned. Many people are mistreated because they're going to work. There's really nothing going to work in another country, really. If you have a job in Ghana, a good job that's paying you well, or, you know, that's where you found job, there's really nothing there. But there are things to consider when you get a job outside your country, outside your jurisdiction. Nigerians themselves, they also need to learn. Anyone that takes your passport in the name of job, that is a form of slavery. It's because of the poverty and the desperation to survive, to have some better quality of life for one's family, you know, that we kind of forget our rights and that we subject ourselves to slavery, or even a kind of subtle form of slavery. That's why they're all going through all this. You know, it's disheartening, you know, when you see a Nigerian man going through that, they take your passport, like, it's sad, but, you know, somehow we put ourselves in this situation. Let us say it the way it is. We put ourselves in this situation because nobody now has mentioned about the Chinese man that owns a company in Nigeria. Nobody now has mentioned the Nigerian contact. If the matter is just going to die like this, and then these same guys repeat the same thing. Now that they've known that, okay, these people are going to social media, the next set of people that we take now will be where there will be no communication, will be taking their phones or sort of, you know, cutting, you know, putting them in a location where they know there's no form of contact to the world. These are the things you should be talking about. Abike Dabri, not just telling us that they've been contacted and released. What happened? Why should they take their passports? Was it an illegal migration? Was it some sort of trafficking in the name of job? You know, that's why I say the whole system is sick. Nobody follows the story. They will not follow the story. I'm predicting. They should prove me wrong. They would not follow the story. Abike Dabri, the Ministry of Internal and External Affairs, even the ambassador from Nigeria to the Central African Republic, I heard that there's no more ambassadors across the board. the man from Butler has removed them. Now it's just administrative people that they put there. But however, they should look into that. But you know, in the Nigerian style, it's gonna end there. Well, I pray those men go back home safely and learn their lessons. Moving along. I'm just going to start the show, Mole. It's just because Mr. Elvis, it took me a lot to continually listen to that gibberish. I call it a yadi talk from Oshomole. Yes, that's what I call it. I just had to listen so that I can talk about it. In his usual fashion, anytime Oshomole comes on in the media, he always likes to take control. He always likes to take control. And he said something, even when he was talking, he said, I have been trained to ask questions and take over the discussion. I have been trained to do that. So I do not know why every person that brings this man to an interview do not arm themselves and let him know, I am in control of this interview. You can tell me what to ask. You can tell me what to say. Answer my question. Answer it the way you want to answer, but don't take over the interview. I don't understand. See, that's why one thing I respect Rufai of Arise TV. He understands it. This Mr. Charles, I don't know, he was kind of fanning out or being, I was seeing some sort of subserviency because you're talking to a senator or you're talking to a former governor. And then Oshomole took over the interview. And that's why I was so angry. I didn't want to listen again because what Oshomole was saying didn't make sense, and there was a lot of misconstrued information. Number one, going back to Peter Obi, he was saying, you know, when you come to you come and donate, you know, giving a handout. He used the word handout. 15 million naira is not handout, Mr. Oshomole. 15 million naira giving for free is not a handout, because when you use such derogatory terms for something that is important, there's somewhere you are going. Very few people understand, or rather, maybe some people will understand. Handout, 50 million naira, is not a handout. It's not. I need to know where Adam Oshomole has donated 5 million naira to a school for free. Yes, because the only time I remember he donated anything when he was governor. Yes, I don't know if he's doing his own personal or private, whatever, but we're talking about somebody that is seen, SEEN. SEEN, because Mr. Oshomole talks about, you know, IMAC, not earmark. If you're doing a project, people need to see IMAC, what they can see. I haven't seen that outside you being governor. So when you try to denigrate the donation by saying is handouts, it's an insult to the giver and the receiver. It's an insult. All that gibberish, you know, this man, he shoots himself, maybe because he talks too much. Sometimes he thinks that people are not listening or actually, you know, trying to interpret the kinds of words that he used. First of all, the school and Peter Obi donated to, many people do not know the school. I had to do my own research. The name of that nursing college is also a school of midwifery, is St. Philomena Nursing College. St. Philomena Nursing College. I am so disappointed that throughout this fiasco between Governor of Edo State and Peter Obi, I haven't heard any media house. Somebody should correct me somewhere. I haven't heard any media house say the name of the school and who owns that school. However, thank God for Nigeria Watch. Please share this program. It's St. Philomena Nursing College, and it is owned and controlled by the Roman Catholic Diocese of Benin City. It is not government owned. It is not government owned. It is owned by the Roman Catholic Diocese of Benin City. It is not Edo State School of Midwifery or School of Nursing. So when Adam Oshomole comes to say, oh, you come to a state in a government institution and then you bring a hand, like come on. Where are the honest men? Because I'm tired of seeing dishonest men who lie on national TV. Grandfathers and great-grandfathers come to national TV to lie. What are you teaching the younger ones? Where has decency gone to? Has decency all of a sudden vanished or is non-existent? I'm disgusted. And there's another thing he said, because I'm picking by Adam Oshomole's words. He said, there is no law in Nigeria that says Peter Obi should do that. However, it's a matter of personal discipline and protocol. Like, seriously? Hi, God of mercy. Abu Aziz said something in on the comment section, and I totally agree, and it resonated with me. I'm like, you know what? Seriously, that's he just said it. He said, if not for the dirty politics, I would say, if not for the satanic entities that have come into politics, that have made politics so dirty, when has it become a problem for a former governor, you know, not to inform the present one, to use taxpayers' money to fund their lifestyles? Something like that Abu Aziz wrote. And it's so true. It's so true. It's so true. Where we all live, those of you who live in diaspora, both supporters club and haters club and observers, those of you who are talking about the diasporas now, where you live, check it out. In case you are not checking it out, maybe from tomorrow, start noticing it. Where you live, the former mayor, the former prime minister, the former governor, the former president. In fact, let us even go down to the grassroots. The former mayor now. Forget about the councillors and the rest, because I know some of you don't even know your councillor in where you live. But let us go to the mayor in where you live now, or the governor in where you live. Former governors, how are they living? Have you seen in any way that they complain that this former governor, because our country is so useless and we don't know our right, this former governor is continually using the taxpayers' money. I repeat, taxpayers' money to fund their lifestyle. Peter Obi is teaching this generation how to behave. If you become a leader, pre and post being a leader, this is how to behave. If not for the useless entitlement, the luxury of governance in Nigeria, why would you even need a car, Adams Oshomole, or even ask for a car or ask for security as a former governor? I'm talking to those of you who live in diaspora. Has it happened to any of those those people in political positions in where you live? Even those not even in political position, they dare not use the office money to buy coffee for themselves.
Madam Rita, they can't even try it.
I'm asking those of you in diaspora who cannot be reasonable. I'm talking to the unreasonable ones now. If not for the year country, when we they sit today, are you supposed to be using taxpayers' money for security as a private citizen? Like, seriously, Adam Shoshomole, like, seriously? Seriously? Please, you guys, what I'm saying, please educate other people now, because this is an educational program. It can't happen. But so we now see it as a norm. It's not normal. After all, the man from Babylon, have you seen what they get as ex-governors? Have you seen what an ex-governor of Lagos State gets? They live better than even some kings in some countries. As a former governor, and you even said it is not in the constitution, but you are saying it. You see that? Mr. Elvis, I know because of your rules, I'm just trying to not use derogatory words on people like this that misinform people, that have opportunity to come and just talk gibberish on national
America,
TV.
you have 1 minute left.
I have 1 minute left. Yes, so I don't mind. I will stick on this Oshomole's issue. I have 1 minute left. It's okay. He's just talking nonsense. He's talking nonsense. And, you know, even coming to think about the comment Governor Monday Okpebholo said, see, this is where education comes. I heard somebody say today, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And that is so true. If Monday Okpebholo had to make that kind of statement, he shouldn't have said it the way he said it, because he looked like a threat. We all know it's like a threat. We know it's a threat. How can you say your safety is not guaranteed? I am not joking. Who do you tell that to and feel comfortable? Please, my recommendation, finally, Edo State government, please get a primary 1 teacher. I'm serious and I'm not joking. Get a primary 1 teacher. Let's start from there. There's no shame. Get a primary 1 teacher from Monday Okpebholo and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. God bless you. Thanks for that submission. I would like to quickly add to your last statement over Ogbebolo. Yes, I believe I agree with you, because if you see what that man, although he was talking based on appreciation to his principal, how they take deliverance for Supreme Court. That's why he was talking like that. But in the other way around, yes, I agree with you that education is very, very important, because he could not put his words right. Because if you check, like me and Mr. Jonathan said here the other day, if this man managed to put it right by saying that if you are coming to Edo State, please inform me so that I can provide security for you and all that, blah, 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 nobody would have been talking. But for you to say your security is not guaranteed, and I mean it, that's a threat, you know. And he also started by saying the man will say not get shishi. That's disrespectful. You know, Peter Obi have a name. So yeah, I believe these people, they matter, it be as it get, but nevertheless, I'd like us to move on. I appreciate you all right there. Those of you just coming in, thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Let me call on Mama H.O. Mama H.O., please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Now, what I shall they talk with that too. Before I forget, I proceed. That thing when I request, say na 8 p.m. I go work, abi. Oga Elvis.
When? Which day?
No, make settle the time. Then we'll talk. 8 p.m. right?
Yeah, 8 p.m. any Monday to Friday. Yes.
Okay, then I go give you 2 days notice, right?
Yeah, 2 days notice is better. Yeah.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to confirm.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, beloved Elvis. Once again, congratulations, and
thank you, man.
To you and our wonderful daughter. You continue to fly higher for us. We are counting on you, because you guys are the one we are fighting for a new Nigeria for. So, Mommy Diaspora, thank you. Lovely greetings to you. To all the panelists, my lovely greeting to everyone, and to all the viewers, all the listeners, and the commenter, greetings to everyone. You see, I want to start with our beloved brothers that are Jagba and stranded. What you just see now, there are millions of it out there. Modernized slavery. Modernized slavery, that is what is going on. And to even think that our Nigerians that want to make money by all means are the one collecting money from these ones in the name of a better job out there. And when they get there, for the men, that is one. For the ladies, they turn them to Olosho. And it is being perpetuated by our own Nigerians. Just like Mandarita said, it is not just bringing them home, no. We have to look for the Nigerians that are involved, because this is human trafficking. So Abike Dabiri and everyone that are involved to relocate these young men back home, we need to look for the people that are behind. The Nigerians that are involved, the Chinese company that is involved, they need to face the law. This is human trafficking. And to the Chinese, I don't blame Una. I go blame Una. Because na rat when they inside her, now they call the one when they outside. Say food they here make you come eat. Now our fellow Nigerian, now put us for una hand. Now I put my children for una hand when make una they treat them this way. But to the Chinese company, I want to ask you now, this nonsense that you people are doing to us in our own country, in your country, is that what we do to you? Is that how you treat us over there? The answer is no. Because my understanding is that even to own a company In your country, your own person name must be number one. And I know the reason why you people do it like that, oh, so that if anything happen, I go take over. In your country, Chinese, in your country, do we have right to even buy land? But I don't blame you people. Una come here, una they buy our land, no problem. That is why this coming 2027 now do that affair. Because when we get the right leadership in place, those land wanna collect, one in the name of buy, we go revisit them. Because if you people are not giving my people the right to own land in your country, then you don't have a right to own land in our country. But I don't blame una. Now the Yeye leaders when we get, I give una this audacity. But I want to beg the people involved in this matter that it is not just bringing these people home. The people involved must be brought to book. And in case they don't do it, I am calling on Barrister Enembe and I am calling on Barrister Deji. Help us to make sure the people behind this trafficking of our brothers over there, they are brought to book. Not only just bringing them to book, they must pay compensation for these people, especially the Chinese company that make them to work and doesn't want to pay them. They must pay. They must pay. And if possible, if any person get any information on the people that are currently handling it, I beg, I won't know, because I want to make sure I follow up to make sure say the matter not just there for talking or bring the home. Let us get justice. Because if we start getting justice, we will begin to stop this trafficking of our people one after the other. Thank you. And for Shomole, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Because your name na liar. Everything when they come from your mouth, if they analyze them very well, you even lie past the devil. In fact, if the devil they see you, they lie, he go meet Papa God say, hey, you think so me I tell lies. But look Oshomole, he lie past me. So the same judgment when you give me, give am to Oshomole. If I give am double, Oshomole, shame on you. I cannot call you senator or S because everything about you is not excellent. It's not excellent at all. So you do not deserve the word excellency from my mouth because you are not excellent. Your character is not excellent. Everything that comes out of your mouth is nothing but lie. And shame on you. Is it the kind of Nigeria you want to live for this younger generation? What are you teaching them? If they look at you, they hear you, they listen to you, what are they learning from you, Oshomole? Nothing but lie and shame on you. And all of you that have used lie to destroy Nigeria. And you want to continue to use lie to keep this your destruction as an establishment that will be retained forever. I say to you, no, because when truth meets lie, truth will surely prevail. We are going to use truth to liberate my children from your grip, and my children will be enthroned in their rightful throne. Because no Nigeria is more than any Nigeria. And all of you that have used lies to destroy Nigeria, we are going to use the weapon of truth and the power of team player mighty shall we take over our country from your hands, so that my children will be able to stay back in their country, and they will not travel out of Nigeria to become slaves, because they are not born to be slaves. My children, they are king, they are prince, they are princess. That is who they are. But you turn them to something else. But no, as a mother hen, I am going to fight with everything that God has given to me, and my children shall be liberated for good. Thank you, and God bless us.
All right, Mama Aisha, thank you very much, ma'am, for that submission. Thank you. God bless you. All right, I'd like us to move on to the next person quickly. Supposed to be Black Panther, but your network is failing. Black Panther, are you there? Your network is seriously failing. So I'll just move on to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you today, as usual. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, I greet you once again. Happy Saturday. And congratulations to your daughter, to your family.
Thank you.
Again, God bless you. I greet my fellow panelists. God bless you all. And Mommy Diaspora, God bless you greatly. Congratulations to you too. All the commenters and all the callers. I greet everyone. God bless you greatly. Welcome. Yeah, I will toe the line of Mama Aisha. I'll start with that. When she talked about the treatment that they are giving to Nigerians. And it is the Nigerian government that we have to blame. Yes. And I will say the reason why the blame, the portion of it goes to the Nigerian government, largely, extensively to the Nigerian government. Because as I always say, Nigeria is not a normal country. Nigeria is not a normal, it has not been a normal country, and it's getting worse and worse by the day. The way they are treating Nigerian citizens is because Nigeria is not normal. So the treatment that Nigerian citizens are getting will not be normal. It is the way the government is treating our own citizens. We expect the same thing. You know, you expect others to treat your citizens even worse, because that is the foundation that you have laid, and they will just follow it. And that is the reason why, see, it is only in Nigeria, and Nigerians, we like to fool ourselves. We are too naive, too gullible, even the educated as well. I don't know what we try to prove. Just the other day, when Kemi Badenoch talked about Nigeria citizenship and all the rest of it, our kids cannot get Nigerian citizenship, and a lot of Nigerians came out. A lot of them, they came out. That is the naivety of it all. Defending a nation that does not respect you. It is the only country in the world that will be expecting the act of patriotism from a citizen is the Nigerian state. Citizens that you have abandoned, you are expecting them to be patriotic. Citizens that are nothing but slaves, you treat them as slaves, you are expecting them to be patriotic. When the chips are down, you expect them to be patriotic. How? When Nigerians are just, just all the other day, all over the social media. What do you expect somebody like that to say? Yes, it is in Nigeria where, you see, if other countries apply that principle of reciprocity to the letter, if they apply it, nothing more than 50 to 60% of us Nigerians that have citizenship outside will not have it. We will not even be close. Don't let anybody come and tell me about patriotism and nationalism here. My foot. No, if they apply that principle of reciprocity, it's not going to be easy. Most Nigerians, most of us will not have that citizenship. if a Nigerian marry a foreigner in Nigeria, that foreigner will not get Nigerian citizenship. And thousands and thousands and thousands of Nigeria, I don't know the exact number, but I know they are in the thousands, if not in the millions, most likely, Nigerians that married Westerners, that got their citizenship through that arrangement. Directly, indirectly.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes?
You see this thing you just mentioned now, about the citizenship. They have argued with me so many channels about it. I told them they don't allow if you marry outside, then the outsider will not become citizen. Nigeria does not allow it.
Not in Nigeria.
I told them.
And in Nigeria, if you think that it is that crooked, abnormal nation, if you think that it is easy, the way we are in the Western world, if you follow the process, you follow the law, you will get what? Go and follow the process. Go and follow the law in Nigeria. Go and try it. Some few years ago, 2019 to be precise, I took my daughter to Nigeria.
Yeah,
went to the Nigeria.
Casey, you can off your camera now, or got Casey if you want.
Went to the Nigerian embassy. They gave 6 months visa. I said, what? 6 months? 6 months visa. 6 months. And they say it's multiple entry. What is multiple? What has this month has to do 6 months with multiple entry? What is that rubbish? And now United States now said they are going to, since 2019, that USA just came out now and said they are going to start applying the same thing. All hell broke loose. Is United States your country? Must you be there for a one? If you want to be their citizen, go and follow the rule, go and follow the law and apply and become citizens of United States. There are so many routes that you can take. It is only in Nigeria they will be expecting patriotism and nationalism from citizens that you don't respect. Citizens that you don't provide there for. You are expecting patriotism from them. How come? This is rubbish. We should need to speak true to ourselves. Nigerian government doesn't deserve all these ones. If you think you are patriotic, when the chips are down, you now want to bring that your patriotism. Please bring your patriotism out now and fight for free and fair election. That's where your true patriotism is really needed. Bring it out now. Bring it out now to fight the corrupt system. Not when somebody sit down somewhere and talk about Nigeria, then you think you are patriotic. All those Nigerians the other day, I just kept quiet. I saw all of them on all over the social media. All of them about mounting Kemi Badenoch for what she said. She's also a Nigerian citizen. The same problem or challenges, forget about a political whatever. The same problem that you and I were facing as a Nigerian. She also has the same thing. Can you come to Nigeria? Go and deal with the Nigerian immigration. Submit application to them and pay the fee and think you will just get what you want just like that. The way you will do it in the Western world. It's not going to happen. And we all know that. So we should not be expecting, my bottom line of my point here is that Nigerians should not be expecting, Nigerian as a nation should not be expecting patriotism from our citizens. You don't do, you can't do that. And the other thing I want to say is on this Oshiomhole. Again, you know that Nigeria is not a normal country now. Everything Oshiomhole said there was all abnormal. It doesn't make sense. That man is a clown. Ajasco. I was just looking at him. I was laughing all through that interview with his cap, with his Ajasco cap on his head. Somebody needs to start reminding him now that that's how the older he becomes, the more Ajasco-like he looks every day. He's a clown. He's a clown. I think when you are getting older, the problem with me with Nigerian politicians, as they are getting older, they get more foolish, more stupid and more stupid by the day. Because I think that when you are getting gray hair, you're supposed to be getting wiser and wiser. The reverse is the case for Nigerian politicians. Why? Is it because of money? You are going to buy. You are not carrying this money to anywhere. How much do you want to have? What is it? Is it name? I don't understand them. He did not make and trying to, to make sense of everything he was saying there. It did not add up. Now Oshiomhole is coming out to tell Nigerians he was talking about halftime. How can you correlate that with what we're talking about in Nigeria? If you are playing football match and when it is, you have to play the game till the end at halftime, it is not over yet. The other day, after Tinubu spent about almost a year in office, Soyinka came. Professor Wole Soyinka came out and said, we need to give him 1 year. After 1 year, we'll assess him. And everybody joined the bandwagon. All the sycophants, they joined the band. After 1 year. 1 year came, 1 year passed. 2 years came, now 2 years passed. The clown is now telling us that it is no longer 2 years. We didn't say it in the manifesto. Are you dumb? I just Oshiomhole. You don't deserve any respect. You think we're stupid here? So we have to wait for 4 years. I've said it before that is the plague. That is their modus operandi. Then after 2 years, now they will say 4 years. Then after 4 years, you have to give him time to finish the 8 years. As if Nigerians are stupid. Look at the comparison he was making. He knew himself that comparison that he was making is a stupid one. And for Charles on this very interview, I think I score him low. The Charles of Arise. I have a very great, deep respect for him. But on this interview, I score him very, very low. He allowed the man to take control and took charge of the whole thing. For what?
He always take control of all the journalists in Nigeria.
See, go back to that interview. He asked him 4 questions only. And those 4 questions were not even complete. Oshiomhole took control of all of the entire time.
And he was late.
He was very, very. That man is just calling what
he was
is
late for.
He was late, Nana. He's an Oludu tailor.
He was late for 8 minutes. So I wish it was Airpeace night for beat all of the for them. Anyway.
Like that word, I beg. If you want to start comedy, may you tell us so. If you want to start comedy, may you tell us.
Yeah, but the truth now, it's enough it beat chance now. So if now Airpeace now don't beat all of the stand for road, stand for baggage session. Tell me why.
Mr. Elvis, see, yes, sir. You put out one article. I think the last article that you presented today, somebody was talking about to take Tinubu out, he must not control INEC and judiciary.
Yes.
See, when that thing makes me so angry. Anybody who is saying that makes me so angry. If that person is I don't know if he's a politician, maybe I will have to go back and read it. But that statement alone, is at this time, at this age, you think you are telling us that? You are telling us that the president, in order to take him out, he must not have control of INEC. We know. We know all of that. Don't come and tell us. If you are a politician, go and do the needful. Go and do the needful.
Thank you. Thank you
very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. We have a full house. Black Panther, is your turn now. Talk to us, my brother. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Naija Wash. More grace. I hope you can hear me because I'm shopping. Thank you so much for at the shop. Nice, no disturb you. Okay.
With the heard noise of children there, more come back to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me come to Mr. Alabo. Mr. Alabo, it's good to have you on the show. Our Dream Nation. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Mr. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. No, I deal with you. Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, still in the mood of celebration. Thank you, my brother. Congratulations once again. Yeah, celebration no go cease from us. My warm regards to the family and the backroom staff and Nigerians, those on the comment section. Let us continue to hit on the like button. Mommy Dospera and everyone on the panel. God bless us for finding it possible coming out today to discuss what really bothers us about our country and how we can move it forward. It's very important. That is one of the things that is really kickstarting most of us, making us to, even if we are sitting down, we can sit in every channel we see, every medium we can use, We'll keep using our voice to speak. Because if you keep quiet, it's going to affect you, affect your children, affect the next generation to come. We cannot keep quiet and allow this criminal element to hijack our country as it is. A man came out in 2002, 2003, 23, 2022 and 2023, said he need to run away with it. Just take it that power is not serve a la carte, that you have to do it this way and run away with it. And he took Nigeria power and is running away with it. And running away with it is doing everything possible to make Nigeria find it difficult to get the power from him. He's the man in charge. He controls the INEC. The new APC chairman today, you can see, is a former INEC rep. He has served in different, about 6 states, if I'm not mistaken, before he resigned, before he left and joined the ministerial appointment to serve Tinubu. That is the person he brought in today to be as a APC chairman. So it's dangerous for our democracy when you see people of that nature coming in like this, becoming leaders of politics. Because when you become an umpire of INEC, it means that people, technocrat, neutral people who are not politicians. Because the INEC office are political. It's not a political party. So when you now see people who participate, let's just look at it now. Like this man we admire so much, which really deceived us in 2023. Well, I will not say he deceived us in 2023. The Igiri, Mike Igiri, because of what he saw in INEC and the reform, he hoped that that was going to be a game changer. So he went across channels, across every TV, reassuring Nigerians that it's going to be a game changer, the high ref and this. Unknowingly to him, Mike Igiri doesn't know that Mr. Mahmoud have a different plan with Tinubu. So Tinubu took people unaware and do it in its own way. Since then, I don't think any of you have heard the Mike Igiri come out to speak because he was disappointed. He wasn't part of the plan. But however, today, the person we see in power today is not ready. Initially, I used to push for this electoral reform, but when I saw something and I understand that the man Jagaban will never do electoral reform for Nigeria because he knows how we got into power and he know what they did in 2015 to take power from Goodluck Jonathan. So he doesn't trust to release that. When I saw that article you read out, the man who is talking that Tinubu has to be neutral or go away. No, because what happened in 2015, they know how they use the Jega to push Goodluck Ebele Jonathan away from office. While in Niger Delta, South, they are pressurizing it. If you want to vote and your fingerprint could not, the machine could not detect your fingerprint, you are not voting. They are not using any alternative with paper. While in the North, they are voting without the beavers. So you can see those kind of game playing. So that was what happened in 2015. So more votes were coming from the North, while for South, the South side and the South, the whole South, Southwest, every other side, Southeast, they try to suppress people, make sure nobody use the paper or any other way to do the vote. Apart from Rivers State, where people stood strong like Yesu Wike, who said they will not agree, they did their own and bring out almost 1 million of votes out of that 2015 because they do the same way not to do. But on other states that were smart like that to do the same thing. So the vote in the South was somehow why the North was coming. Even Boronu, where crisis was coming with over millions of votes. So it was shocking to people. So Tinubu knows how they brought in Buhari into office. So he's not going, whosoever that is believing that Tinubu is going to do electoral reform, we are just wasting our time. He's not going to do that. So for Nigerians, the only way we can do is for us You heard some northern people who are doing interview. What is the man's name? He said for the way, that is the northern, and they believe that the way for them to take over power in 2027 from Tinubu is going to come through sweat and blood. That is what the northern are doing because they believe that Tinubu is not going to, even if he lost the election, he's not going to give up. So that is their own strategy for them to take over power. But for us who believe in a new Nigeria, Peter Obi is running. Peter Obi, he has not told us he's not going to run. He's there. The North are accepting him. He's getting into the heart of people because there is no record that can beat this man. Look at the people who are visiting Tinubu. I don't even see the set of 1999 to 2007 governors. You can see all of them. So compare Peter Obi to those people. There is nothing you can use to match him with those kind of characters. This man is exceptional. He's a good man. He has done much better. The people they are even comparing Obi with to say, which he has even done much and is much popular than Azikiwe and people like Awolowo. So these are how the Southwest accepted Awolowo. And the South is this was how Nnamdi Azikiwe was then. But he could not get the momentum and the kind of popularity that Peter Obi got today. So Peter Obi is the hope for the future of Nigeria. We must do everything within the ambit of the law for us to make sure we make him the president of our country so that he can set a standard for us, the next generation, so that we can have a better country where we will not be deriving our inspirations from people like Nyesu Wike, because most of Nigerians today, where do they derive their inspirations? It's from people like, I want to be like Wike, I want to be. But those times we are growing up, we start to be like her. I want to read like Wolo Sayink, I want to make them like him. I want to be like Chinua Achebe. Those are people that inspire. I want to do the things that Awolowo did. But today it's corrupt politicians that inspire the youth. People want to gain money through corrupt way, which is very bad for our nation. So Nigerians, let us unite and come together and work together because these elites are not ready to give up power. That is why you see Atiku and the rest of them are fighting. Because if Tinubu succeed in power, it will be in the benefit of Atiku. Have you heard that Atiku have lost anything? That they have seized any of his property? They have destroyed his brother's property? Because it's part of them. The only person suffering today in Nigeria under Tinubu is Peter Obi and their family, and anyone who chooses to support Peter Obi. So you can see those people as birds of the same feather. So we must unite against this, our common enemy. A new Nigeria is possible if all of us come together. And we know we can do it. It might not come through the Sri Lanka way, it might not come through the Egypt way, but we can stay through our polling unit and stand by our vote, defend our vote, stand by it, make sure that that vote is counted. God bless us. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for the opportunity. For a new Nigeria is possible. Thank you, everyone.
Service cannot speak now.
All right.
Talk.
Thank you. No, thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. Somebody wanted to ask a question.
No, it's me that I want to speak now.
Okay, you are ready now. Okay, go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah. I want to thank you, Niger Wash. Kudos to you. Thank you for your absolute response to so many issues in Nigeria. Thank you for opening your channel for us to really have the opportunity to speak to a wider audience, diaspora, and in Nigeria, you would have opportunity to be online. And I want to also thank you for bringing up a child, to attain such a level. And I want to speak to our mommy. Mommy, your impartation of wisdom and character into your son has produced another of your vision that you want to see in your son. It has been produced in your granddaughter. May God bless you. Thank you very much for being an example of a great mother. that every mother all around the world should emulate. It is not what you gain now, but you must impact your vision, what you want to see into your son, and thereby your son making a replica of that vision you have seen. Mommy, thank you so much. May God bless you. I want to say here that to all Nigerians, let us keep our hope high and let us keep digging and fighting. We don't know when the rain will fall, but we only know that the rain must fall. There is nothing possible in this world. We know that all things are possible through us that God has created upon to dominate the world. That is my belief and that is my mentality. And I believe every human should possess that mentality. And I want to say to everyone here today, I want to start with by saying to speak on the first item that was represented on by Nigerian media. I want to say here that what Nigeria Watch brought in was really great. I saw that video, I went through that video intensively, and I saw that yes, a lot of lies have been spoken of many of us. A lot of lies have been spoken from the north. Like I said here, I told everyone that the dynamics and the demography of the north has changed. And we are all confused. Some of us are saying we cannot trust. Yes, I buy that idea that you cannot trust. But there's one thing you can hold is every word that comes out in every one of them. You make a comparison, and when you get your conclusion, you now speak and see if it will linger well with what you have observed. And I say to everyone that yes, the demography have changed, and there is a sort of a link they are trying to get out of this link, because there's so many youth, despite the travail and the factors that is affecting them, like religion and other things, there's still hope.
And Slim Par, Freddie Lumbo play for us.
Okay, thank you. Black Panther, thank you so much for that submission. I appreciate you. Okay, let's move on to the next person to talk to us, which is Mr. Odowa. Mr. Odowa, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. I beg talk to us. Guys, please help us to press on the like. If you can, share the link. Thank you. Mr. Odowa, thank you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Congratulations once again. Congratulations. Good evening, Mommy in Diaspora. Congratulations, Mommy, for your good work, for your good brought up, and for the great job that you have done. Because if a child is not behaving well, they will begin to insult the mother. Nobody talk to his father. But when the child is behaving well, everybody praise his father. Whereas it's the mother that do the job. Well, thank you, man. We appreciate. Thank you. Good evening, all the commenters, listeners, viewers. And good evening, all the people in the panel. Thank you all for your submissions and your good work. Where the person who told Tinubu because it is let me not say push and fall, it is stand and fall himself. So if Tinubu want to contest in 2027, Tinubu said, I know many of you did not vote for me, but you people surprised how I obtained the power to this position. So, and he make one comment on this interview of the day you choose their APC. He said the governor should wet the feed a little. That is grass a little. It's a strong statement. So deliberately punishing Nigerians. So give them a little water so that they will relieve from a taste. Then tomorrow, once the sun starts, they cannot dry up again. For those who have wisdom to think, it's a strong word that Tinubu know that they are deliberately punishing Nigeria. So he's just telling the governor now, just give them a little piece of cake so that they can be happy and thought that everything is over. So that when they have opportunity to come 2027, just like when Buhari punished Nigeria for first 4 years, then when he want to come, Super just say now that is next level of punishment. Then when they really enter, they now enter the strong next level of punishment. So Tinubu is still sending a message to Nigerians. For those who have ear, let them hear what Tinubu says to Nigeria, that the governor should just give you people a little water, so that you people will not just buy in the taste. So it will be your choice if you will still allow a person like that to continue to lead you, or to take him out and let those who will positions. So that is Tinubu message for you. Then those who say that Tinubu is Peter Obi is a threat. No, Peter Obi is not a threat. Peter Obi is a moving train that everybody need to enter so that we can get to destination. It's not a threat to anybody, whether APC or APDP or whatever. No, Peter Obi is a moving train. So as Tinubu said that people, they are expecting doors for people to come in. We are expecting Peter Obi's group, which is obedience movement. We are expecting those people that Tinubu want them to come to him, for them to come into us. The only thing that is holding us now is just for Peter Obi to declare one party, that this is the party I want to contest from. Whether the PTP, who said they are still expecting their assets, or whatever, ADC and what else, or even AAC or NPP or APD, is what Peter Obi want to contest, is what we just want him to see now. So that those people that Tinubu were expecting to join him before, all of them will now come to our group. Whether good or bad, we need all of them to get to our destination, because the train doesn't select the passenger that will enter him, but the driver, nobody can come and contest the steering where the driver is controlling the train. So that is what we want. Then Oshemole that went to arise these things and said it's a protocol. If it's not ignorance of Oshemole, you that is a senator that is putting Nigeria into hardship, you must be afraid of your life. So you have to be looking for security that will guide you, because you know you are among those who collect SUV of 120 million. When Nigeria are hungry, they cannot even buy a gari of 10 naira or talk of 1,000. So you are comparing yourself with Peter Obi, who is a free man, who since he left office did not collect one kobo from the government. You, the Oshomole, which those state people, those state government are still giving money in the name of just 4 years, they will tell a special that you are awarding of it. A person that worked 32 years did not receive what you people that work in 4 years are receiving. Or if you are lucky, you work in 8 years, the money you receive, the allowance, the house of choice, the any direction you want to build, the hospital care, whatever, the money you people are receiving. Peter Obi, which is a free man, never have kobo to take with you people. Then you people are comparing yourself with it. Then when you went to Enugu, you went to Enugu, you went to go and lecture. It is your choice to call the governor. It is your choice not to call the governor. It is the governor did not say it is must that you must call him. No. Those people that come to the police are guarding the street. Do they call the governor before police start escorting them? No, it is their choice to meet the inspector of police, or to meet whoever commissioner of the police, to give them security. And it is their choice for them to say, I am free man. I can go anywhere I want without police security. So, ignorant people will say it was a former governor. Being a former governor did not mean that you must carry security. In this place I live, when you see the people we call governor of the state, they live upstairs. If they live downstairs, we'll be living upstairs. We live upstairs, then we'll be living downstairs. That is how we live here. If they are going, they ride bicycle, just like the way me and you ride bicycle. So they have no security attached to them, not to talk of because they are leaving this state to another state, they are going to be looking for security. No. Then we enter the same train that me I enter. The only thing that they have the money, they can go and buy what do you call executive. Then why me I buy the common? That is just the difference. But the same direction the train will take us to. So ignorance of our people who is, I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really know how to describe it. Even if you said it's an advice cannot be compared that things happened to me in airport when I came down in airport. That's what Modukbelo said, that when he came down in airport, a police told him not to go into the city. So he had to remain in the airport. So he had to return back. The same thing that you want him to happen to Peter Obi. No, you are not the same person. You are from that state. And you have the same problem with your governor, which is from the same state. Peter Obi is not from your state. So it doesn't have any problem with you. You people are not contesting anything together. Peter Obi just walk around doing good. But you did not come to do good for the Edo people. No, to say that you, the governor, has not threatened you not to do good for your people. And if you said this advice, as Oshomole's sources was advice, what advice concerned, he said he did not have shishi. That is where the journalists, they are not asking people questions. The man who said he did not have shishi, then where did he not get 15 million? Because he said it 2 times. 15 million, I'll be 1.5 million. 1.5 million, 15 million. Where did he not get it? A man said he did not have shishi. Where did he get such money? So those are the questions that they should be asking anybody they are interviewing that want to speak on this stupid talk. That if you say it's an advice or a protocol, whatever, then what concerns such thing with who don't have shishi? Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Odoa, thank you very much, sir, for your submission. God bless you. Oga Casey, please talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you.
Good evening, everyone in the house. Good evening, our fellow comrades that are in the comment section. I greet everyone tonight. Well, let me just make this one because I still want to hear people talk more on this topic. And maybe by the time you are coming for the second round, I may make my final submission. But let me just say this concerning Oshomole. What do you expect Oshomole to say before? By now, if somebody is coming to a media to speak, we should set our expectation. That will enable us to dismiss their comments with a wave of hand. And my brother that was blaming Charles before, please don't blame Charles. I will give you the reason. They said there is a popular adage they used to make here in Nigeria that if you see a madman, if you are taking your bet and you hang your clothes outside, and lo and behold, the madman came and carried your clothes and started running, and you ran out of the bedroom immediately, and you ran along with him. When the people see the first madman, they will not say anything because they already know it's a madman. But when they see the person that the madman took his or her clothes running after him, they will not say, no, they are now two mad people in the street. Charles is a well-trained journalist. If you come down constructively, look at the interview he had with Baba-Ahmed and look at the interview he had with Oshomole. Oshomole does not allow you to land when you are having conversation. He will want to throw it into fight. It will be as if he's in the market. And Charles is not good at that. He will allow you to put your comment or your submission constructively, then he will be able to ask another question. But in a situation you are appearing like a mad person to him, he will just allow you so that you will not rubbish his own integrity. That's what I see in that video today. Concerning the North, like I told you last time that I was on the show, I told you that you will see the North coming together as one, and it was initiated by Kwankwaso. Today I was hearing Baba Chilawal repeating the same thing. So every of their top politicians will be saying the same thing at this moment. All I will say right now is, if my principal is listening to us right now, I think this is the good time to go back to the north once again and negotiate with these power brokers in the north so that we have a good support from them. There is one thing that most of us are not looking at. In the last 2023 election, that is 2023 election, there is one significant factor that most of us doesn't know. But me that was on the ground on the day of the election, I will tell you, despite the fact that you may hate Emefiele for his way of looting our fund, but he was so critical in that election, and I will give you the reason. One of the main reason why APC could not score that margin of vote up to 15 million was because there was no cash. Bet it with me, I will prove to you that one of the reasons, the major, is not because of Buhari. One of the reasons why they could not get up to 15 million votes was because there was no cash. In fact, I can tell you where I am in Ogun State. In the second election, the governorship election, it was a tight race. It was a local election, it was a tight race, but at that time they have found a way to pay people to vote for them on that day. So they collected voters' numbers, their account number, and their voters card. So they do transfer to them, and that was how they were able to get voters to vote for them on the day of election. And I can tell you, if you go and check that election again, the number of voters that participated is more than the first one, which is the presidential election. So Emefiele created that avenue because of that no physical cash during that election period. People could not believe people that want to that are saying that they will give them money for them to vote for them. And you can now see, after Tinubu comes to power, all the elections they have been conducting, APC has been winning landslide. APC has been winning all the election landslide because now cash is into circulation.
Which state are you referring to? The entire Nigeria or a specific state?
I'm talking of the south. I cannot speak for the north now. But in an Edo election, governorship election, you saw what happened. You see, people are hungry. I can tell you, most of us that speak truth like this is people that have something to do, something that put food on the table. A lot of people does not have what put food on their table.
But APC won the southern states now.
What's the margin?
Margin of what? What's the margin? Margin in terms.
Give me the state. Give me each of the state. I will give you. I will give you my
finish your submission so that I will not.
You're saying APC won Sundance. APC won the southern. APC won the southern state. But what was the margin?
South, when you say south, southwest, south or south or southwest?
I'm talking right now, southwest.
Okay.
South,
all right.
South. Let's leave south. We all know what happened on south. I mean southwest.
West. Okay.
Those voters those votes you got during the election were sponsored by the what they call it, the senators that are contesting from that constituency. Those are the people that give out the money they did on transfer. I know what I'm saying. So in the subsequent election, that money is now flowing. Buying of Ondo election, it was 15,000, 10,000, 15,000. They are buying the vote, and it's going to play a key role in the next election. So that's one aspect that we also need to look at. The second aspect is that, believe me, INEC is not going to do anything substantial in terms of electronic reform. But I am having an idea that if it's possible that the opposition party, if they comes together, we can actually build a platform that can also monitor the election online and get at least a legal backing to support it. That will give us an edge during this election process. We need a platform that we ourselves can also develop a platform that this result can come in simultaneously as we are voting. It's not necessarily we should depend on the one INEC, so that we have one of the things that kills the petition was that was INEC refused to release the material. But if then all the opposition parties can come together and form a structure that they can use to, because this election is between APC and the people.
Casey.
That's what I wanted to say. Sir?
Casey, is the platform, sorry for coming into your time. The platform you trying to build, is it going to be backed by Nigerian law, or which court are you going to take it to win the election?
Thank you, my brother. If we have something on ground, we can mobilize, just like Dipita is clamoring for electoral reform, as we speak now. That electoral reform, I doubt whether they will achieve anything from it. But what I'm looking at is, okay.
You have 1 minute left, Oga Kessin. 1 minute.
Thank you, sir. Let me just put it in this way. What if we develop an online voting system and we really had the Nigerians to back it and find some good lawyers to get a legitimate to it? What do you people think? I'm just coming up with things in my mind. I don't know. That's what.
Casey, that is outside the INEC jurisdiction. Which one will you build another government? Which law that will recognize that?
I'm not saying build another government. I am saying build an online system that once we are declaring the result across Nigeria, Nigerians can upload their results. And if all the opposition parties agreed and find good lawyers, we can fight for something with it. That's what I'm saying. Anything that will make Tinubu to lose will not be agreed that in that house. APC is having 19% in that house right now. That's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you. But what you people are asking question. What this man is saying is a straightforward thing now. Build a system that will enable voters to upload their own result, which the whole world can see at the same time. Is anything wrong with that?
Mr. Elvis, is the same thing we are doing now, Mr. Elvis. During the election of 2023.
People continue to ask a question to get being confused. I don't understand.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, let me clear you on this now. 2023 election, INEC, Labour Party have their own viewing center.
They're not getting
PDP have their own viewing center and party agents.
Please.
They don't have. I was an agent during the election. They don't have. That was where the problem started. They don't have, please. They don't have. We don't have anything that accumulated all the results. They don't have. They don't have. And that was why it was very difficult to come up with evidence.
Okay, sorry about that. PDP have their own.
They don't have, my brother. They don't have.
Mr. Alabo, hold on, Mr. Casey, please. I don't like people talking on my voice. You know, Mr. Allo, why did you not say Labour Party was having these things? Mr. Alabo.
I was the one that said it.
Eh?
No. Sorry about it. I thought Labour Party have their own.
Don't talk here, please. Say things. A lot of people are listening. We have to pass information that is suitable for my listeners. If not, they will use it against this platform tomorrow. Nigeria Watch is a very, very big brand, and I say things I read, and I expect my panelists to say the same thing. You and I know Labour Party failed in terms of covering all the polling units across the 36 states, in Nigeria during that time. Maybe now they are preparing. If that's where Peter is going to come out from, I don't know. But then they failed. Let's accept that. We went to court. We could not provide anything and all that. These were one of the things they used against us, even though we are calling that judiciary failed and failed and failed. Yes, even though judiciary can see that, yeah, Labour Party won, but if you cannot prove that you won, they will not tell you won. That's just the truth. Let's say it how it is. You know, what Casey is saying is 100% right. But unfortunately, can they do it? Yes, sir.
The area where I have issue with Casey was his initial submission that the gap that APC, it was about money. That is completely, I won't say incorrect, but I would say that is not factual. That is not factual completely. Okay. If you want to say, if you want to say, I will say Beavers. if you look at the numbers, let me just say, if you look at the numbers, even the PDP, who happens to be the closest rival, the margin is phenomenal. That's what I can use. It's huge. It's not even close.
Thank you. Let's move on. We have one person left so that we can go on our final submission. I'll give you guys time to talk with yourself on the final submission. You know, I was only concerned about when Mr. Alabo said that we tried. Then, Mr. Alabo, they're not your try anything. We'll not protect ourselves. Let's prepare for the future. That's the most important thing. At that time, they're not try. You know, even I remember I covered more than 12 states at that time now. Some of the states I was covering, all my representative, they were there. We were live here, covering 12 states live here. You know, they were telling us that there's no police unit agent, there's no this, there's no that. It was crazy, man. But I didn't know this will come to affect us in court. But I guess Peter Obi have learned in the hard way, and we all have learned in the hard way. You know, so I especially those of us that were saying that Peter Obi not tell us make we talk, we're not gonna talk. That was stupidity, you know, amongst all of us that were waiting for Peter Obi to tell you what to do when your mandate were being stolen. So maybe all of us have learned well in the hard way and prepared prospectively for the 2027 election. But let me call on the last person on the panel, which is Madam Patricia. Madam Patricia is good to have you on the show. Thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Congratulations, big one. Very overwhelming testimony you give yesterday. So I want to join you to
thank you, man. Thank you.
Both you and the rest of the family. And then, of course, the young lady that was able to go through all the rigorous activities to make all of us proud. You know, it's not easy that to go through university, and also, like you said yesterday, she also get a job straight away, which means she came out with flying colors.
Yes.
She put in a lot of hard work, and I congratulate her, congratulate every one of the family members for all your great support to have her, for her to be able to achieve this great feat. This is a new chapter of her life, and I know the future for her is more glorious. Thank you again, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
And of course, your wife. Thank you. Yes. Mommy, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to Nigerians everywhere. Today is now weekend. Happy weekend to everyone. I'm glad to be here as usual. I came to do two things, probably three. The other thing I came to do, I've done one. The other one is Oshomole. I go see join Mr. Jonathan. Say not be only Baba, waiting they call her, waiting you call her Baba Salah, be waiting you call her. But I was saying Baba Alinko. I don't know if you know that cartoon.
Ajasco.
Yeah, Ajasco that you call her. But me, they call her Alinko. Alinko had a funny hairstyle, you know, those days in Nigeria cartoon. So I saw someone be. In fact, when I was listening to him, your reaction, Mr. Jonathan, was the same reaction like mine. I was laughing and saying, where is this person coming from? What was he talking about? Especially when he started all the lies about Saint Philomena. Saint Philomena is owned by the Catholic Church now. Everybody know that in Benin. Even my own junior sister, the immediate one, was born there, and that's why she was even named Philomena. So I don't know where it go. They say na government funded entity. I don't understand. I mean, it's Oshomolezi okay. I think we need to start to go and check the schedule, because nobody like say this man dey okay. Because since how many years now, when I did listen to him, I think he has really deteriorated more than before, because his lies are more now that it's just between, it's like day and darkness. Honestly, Before he used to put a little decorum, but now, no, the contrast is obvious for even the blind to see. So I don't know where they go, but it's so sad that he's lying with anything and everything that he can think of. I've said it before here that Nigeria journalists, they are a problem. Look, every foul yansh go open. Okay, we wanna get this right, get it right. It doesn't mean say because they say that they do it once, that they do like say they do like say yes, that they ask the right question. Say that they're not them to they collect brand envelope. All of them they collect, including the so-called chas agolo abgoti be name. Because how will you tell me somebody came here and defending him and it's because he doesn't know, it's not like that. He's not, he don't want to go into that gutter with him. Why you not going to gutter with him? Not be journalist you say you be. You're not supposed to enter gutter with anybody when for you to get the truth out, to give us the right information. You're supposed to go and dance any dance the so-called person where you the interview. Any music where they play for you, go dance with them. More than they dance together. If they laugh, it was only laughing all the time. Say not give her a chance, may talk. When you know already, Oshomola is not his first time for Una to invite him to Arise TV. You know his antecedent. You know how he behaves. Then you come there. All this now just backstage plan. Their plan is that's how it's gonna go. Now Nigerians now they fool. The ones when the Nigerians when they read in between the lines. So now then they fool. For me, I knew this was already the plan, because which journalists go allow that kind of thing go on? You are supposed to be the anchor of the show. You're supposed to be the one calling the shots. Not the person that you are interviewing, not the one, I mean, come on, look, where does that happen? Unless somebody was saying and then somebody was saying if it's Rufai, he will not do that. Look, listen, Rufai too, if you listen to Rufai too, they say Rufai one of the praise. Say they loud, hard spoken, baba. Look, Mona did them, Mona deceive myself, One would like to be deceived. I refuse to be deceived. And anybody want to hate me for it, you can. I don't hold you any, I don't hold you any apology. I am saying it the way I am interpreting what is going on. Rufai too is another one that we need to watch out for. Nobody call the press and say, now so they tackle them. No, you don't let the tackle that we never collect brown envelope from. Yes, that's why they tackle. Otherwise, when they present this man, this new what they call a chairman for APC, would Rufai not tell me that he didn't know that the man was formerly that he was in a commissioner in INEC? We didn't say he didn't know. Any of the measure? No. So what are we talking about? Look, Nigeria said that's why me. At the tire for no matter. Majority, not be all low, majority. I tire for no matter because it's like you are crying for help. When the help come, when I go neglect the help, go carry another thing they wrong with that thing. That's so it be. So it's difficult. So every other thing when we see today and even in the next months, they've all be, it's a script that is playing. If you like, get sense to read them, have foresight, have insight. If you not like, not do. If you like, blindfold your eyes, say nothing is happening and jump from a 59th floor. That's one angel they wait for you, may catch you. Okay? Now your own problem with that. And I cannot help you. But for me, I cannot be deceived. I've made up my mind. I will never be deceived again. I will never. Nothing will make anybody deceive me. I will not deceive myself. I'm saying true to what my spirit tells me how I can interpret the happenings around me and those that will affect my generation. That's where I stand. So, Mr. Elvis, I will leave it here. If I'll fit come back again, fine. If I not, Nigerians, I love you all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. God bless you. Thanks for your time with us. Thanks for your prayer for me and my family. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please, hold on, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate every one of you. I'm going to give you guys 1 hour now to talk within yourselves. And that 1 hour, Mr. Jonathan, I want you to manage it, or you want Madarita to manage it. Any of both of you, I don't know who's going to manage it. You know, can please somebody answer me if you can manage yourself. Madarita too street. You know, some people say they like.
It's not like streetness like that. It's just to be, to be balanced. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, she's balanced. For me, she's very, very balanced.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Yeah, she's balanced. She gives you a meaning.
If you say that, so are they here?
Mr. Jonathan, I don't understand you what you mean by balance.
Thank you,
am I not being balanced? What are you inciting?
All right, Madarita, you people have the floor for final submission 1 hour. Thank you so much. God bless you.
We have 1 hour. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I don't understand what you mean by balance, because when I take charge, I make sure everything balances. So, but that's okay. That's fine. And yes, I wanted to respond to what Madam Patricia was saying. There's several things you talked about. You talked about Rufai. Yes, I was the one who mentioned Rufai. And then you talked about, if anybody will hate you for that. We're not here to hate anybody. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, and you're entitled to yours. We can only respond when we disagree with anybody's submission. I don't think hate has got nothing to do with it. And, it's just like, we shouldn't deflect from the message that we want to send out there in terms of Nigerians being aware of our present situation, what we can do about it, and also to see the things that they may not, or rather understand the things that they may not understand, to the best of our ability. So I don't think hatred has anything to do with it. And I mentioned Rufai. I said if Rufai was in that meeting, if Rufai was the one sitting on the chair of Charles with Adam Shoshomole, he will have made him know that he's in charge by telling him, I know what you're playing at, I'm in charge. I'm not saying, what's his name? Mr. Charles is not a good journalist. In fact, as a matter of fact, apart from his eloquency, he's a very, very good journalist. But but in the terms of the talking to Nigerian senators or Nigerian politicians who are like vultures and vampires, I think our journalists could do better in also going toe to toe with them. And also making them aware that I know the tricks that you're trying to play on national TV. I would not let you do that. Rufai has done it to several personalities that have come to Arise TV. I have seen it, and that's where I was coming from. I'm not saying Rufai is a better journalist or anything of that sort, and it's got nothing to hate, and it is my opinion. And if anybody doesn't disagree, if anybody disagrees, that's okay. But when you watch and you see, then you understand what I'm saying. And this is a general. I'm just saying this generally now. Sometimes we need to watch our journalists and compare them when they talk to certain personalities in Nigeria. Then I guess you remember or understand what I'm talking about. But being that as it may, since we have 1 hour, and I think how many of us are here? 2, 4, 6, 7. So maybe let's start with maybe 5 minutes, and then that 5 minutes, final submission, and then we can talk about anything anybody wants to talk about. So I will start with Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, if you're there, you have 5 minutes starting now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You see, yes, I wanted to, just to buttress a little bit what Madam Patricia said, which I agree with her. I was the one who made the comment earlier that I score Charles. I have a very deep, great respect for him as well, But on this particular one, I felt that as an experienced journalist of his class, you should know your guest. I believe you know your guest. Why I kind of concur with Madam Patricia, this is the reason. You should know your guest and you should prepare for your guest. I'm not just talking as an observer, yes, part of it, but also as someone who has background in journalism. My first degree is in mass communication. My specialization is print journalism. So when I'm talking about when it comes to it, I know there are things that I look for. 5 things you look for in an interview. When those 5 items are met, you know, yes, this is a quality interview. If it is 4, you grade it. If it is 3, if it's some, this one is 0. And and when you do comparison to, let's compare him with journalists of his class, the likes of Stephen Sokor of BBC, at Talk. Yes, I grade Charles in the same class. When Stephen Sokor was interviewing Obasanjo wanted to Google it right now. Go to that interview, see how he handled Obasanjo, see how Stephen Sokor of BBC handled Goodluck Jonathan. He will not allow you to flow. It does not matter. See how Stephen Sokor handled Barack Obama. He is in charge. He call it Ad Talk, BBC Ad Talk. The program is still on. The way he handle is that he prepare for his guests. He knows them. You know your guests. Rule number 1. You don't bring somebody you don't know. You know your guests. It's not breaking news. It's not that something you just fall into. You see, you prepare. It's an interview. You know your guests. You prepare for your guest. Especially when you know that this particular guest always wants to take control of the conversation. In fact, that will now play to your advantage. That's rule number 1 for a journalist. You must know your guest, prepare for your guest. And if you know this is a guest that is very, very, aggressive, that will play to your advantage. You prepare for him, you know already. So anything short of that, so that's why I agree with Madam Patricia that perhaps maybe this is a pre-arranged something. It happens. So, he already knows. That's why I kind of play that soft ball. That's completely soft ball. You can't allow that. And it's Sheung that does that most of the time too. It's always pre-arranged. So, but anyways, that's just what I want to say about that. I respect Charles, a great journalist, very deep respect for him. But again, I will also dwell lastly on the submission made by what I wanted to say. I have to put it aside. I have to undo this because I just want to set the record straight by Casey with respect to the elections in Nigeria. See, the last election, and I really wanted to be specific. That's why I asked you, which of the region or state were you referring to? And you said it's Southwest. So when you come to Southwest, APC won Southwest outright. If you take Lagos and Osun out of it, and when you now look at it, you will know it is not about money because it was so close. In Osun, it simply means that they didn't spend enough. They didn't have enough because the margin was so, it was like less than, in Lagos, it was less than 10,000 votes. In Osun State, also the same. The other 4 states, APC had like 80%. Even their closest rival, PDP, had like 10% in some state compared to APC, 13%. Is it or even Oyo State that has a sitting PDP governor? The margin was almost 300,000 votes in Oyo State. So it's not about, they won, it wasn't so close at all. They won Southwest outright. And the general consensus since 2023 has been that for the very first time, the Beavers gave us a true picture. Even though they rigged this so deeply, but the Beavers, that is Southwest, across the country, if you go to the north, it gave us a very good picture of the total number of people that can, that can vote, that really will come out or really comes out to vote on election day. The chance of them ballooning or just writing outrageous numbers was no longer there for them. So we must give that to the beaver. So they have to rig within that perimeter. The rigging was within the perimeter of what the beavers produce. They couldn't rig outside those numbers. So they confined themselves to that number. Anyway, thank you very much, Madam Rita. I'll leave it there for now. I appreciate
I hope I was fair. The next person to speak is Mama Echo. Mama, if you're there, please speak up. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, my love. How are we doing today?
We're doing awesome. You have 5 minutes.
All right. So the thing is, work does start in preparation for 2027. In as much we'll be dwelling in all this judgeability that they will be presenting in the news for us, we also need to begin to tell ourselves that work don't start. And we also need to begin to look at what happened in the last election. What did we do right and what did we not do right? So that those things that we didn't do right, we'll begin to put head together to see how we are going to do it right. Then we also want to know that it is time for us to begin to look into, first of all, who are those they used to carry ballot paper? The very neglected one that we call street children, that we call agbero. So what is going to be our strategy so that instead of them to work for them, they will begin to work for us? So that is one area we really need to be on ground, because we have to bring them to our side. So that is where we have to do the groundwork. So I'm calling on Nigerian home and abroad that it's going to cost us money, and we are going to put our money where our mouth is. Because for them to be able to begin to do those grassroots work for us, it will involve money, and it's going to be targeted, especially to the leaders of those street children or street youth, or we call them agbero, whatever we call them in a different locality. We will need them, and we must target their leader so that we can be able to bring them to our side. And working with such people is easy because I've worked with them in the past when I was in Nigeria and I was working. It's just making them to be valued. Because in most cases, some of us who are up here, when we are relating with those ones, we just see them as commoner. But meanwhile, they hold the key to this rigging issue we talk about. They hold the key in those collation centers. They hold the key in the ballot center. They can fight for you if you bring them to our side. They can protect our vote even more than us that are so-called psychedelics and educated. So they must be our target. And I also want to encourage us today, for those of us who are discouraged. I'm coming from the pit of discouragement. So God revived me. That is why I am singing it. You have the right to be discouraged, but come out. We have work to do. And I also want to use this opportunity once again to appeal to my two principals. Because my children are following you people. That is why I'm calling on you people. Because I need two or few people. In as much I know my children are still following those two other ones. Because those two other ones, these are no. So
1 minute, Roma.
I am reaching out to Showore. I am appealing to you. If you love Nigeria and you hate our suffering, there is need for you and Peter Obi to sit on the table and discuss and work together. And to Mr. Peter Obi, Have you understand where Showora is coming from? That the people that destroy Nigeria will not help us to build Nigeria. They are just there to grab power. So if you really love Nigeria, you hate this suffering that we are suffering, and you really want us to work together, please, Mr. Peter Obi, dissociate yourself from these people. El-Rufai, Atiku and Co. They are not for the interest of the common Nigeria. They are not. They are there to grab power and continue from where this evil leader has started. So the earlier you come out so that we can work this together, the better for us. Thank you, and God bless us.
Thank you very much, Mama. Yeah, God bless you too, Ma. The next person is Mr. Alabo. If you're there, you have 5 minutes, sir.
All right, thank you. Bahon, let me just go back to the issue of election. Back then in 2023, what really happened? On the ground, however, to say a Labour Party do not have a lot of party agent. But however, the places they have party agent, which we know we have party agent, a lot of people also betray, which they took money and they changed the result, not bringing the original result to the people, which Mr. Peter will be finding it difficult there, which is the character of individuals in Nigeria who will see just 20,000 naira, 100,000 naira, and they will just shift their ground immediately. Because there is hunger in Nigeria, and because of that hunger, people have lost their values, not minding the future of their children and their own future. When you take this 1 million they will give you at the polling unit, that 1 million might just serve you. Like people that went for primaries and took money from Atiku, the dollar they share based on the allegation for themselves, $30,000. Some people share 40,000, 25,000. When you take those money, maybe you remove your rent, you buy one kabuka, that is the end. It won't get to 1 year, this money will disappear. However, thinking of the alternative way having this thing, like when I was talking before, I was just making mistake with the Yoga Africa, the CSOs had they come together and was having that control room to monitor what was happening during the election then. But however, the judiciary we have in Nigeria, the Nigeria you and me know, and our judiciary, even if we create another platform to tell people to give us the true one they have, the result they have at the polling unit, the same people might betray you and give you the fake one and still sign another one that APC will come and settle them with money. So you would think you are going with another one. So you will surprised to see your own party agent signature on another one. Even the original one they will send to you will not have their original signature. That is the thing we saw in 2023, and that is the character of Nigerians. So I just want to urge us, we must change. Those little money is not going to do anything for you at that moment you want to get. Think about your children. Think about the future. When you have this thought, it will go a long way to help us. When you put the future of your children and your tomorrow as a priority and the future of Nigeria, the country, then even if you see 1 million, you will say no. Even if you take the money, and some of you will say, okay, yes, we
You
know
have
our
1 minute,
principal.
sir.
Okay, thank you, ma. Our principal will say, take the money and do, it's your money, take to you, as many of you will claim by his word. You can take and still do the right thing. Because sometimes you stand at the polling unit, if you feel you are not taking that money, you are not doing what they want, they will bring their thug and disrupt. Even if you take the money, that certificate, make sure you do whatever good thing you can do. And for you to save our country is important to us. We cannot allow the system to continue in Nigeria. It's affecting us. It's affecting every corner. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Alabo. The next person is Mr. Odua. Mr. Odua, it's your turn. 5 minutes if you're there. Okay, I guess Mr. Odua is not there.
Well, thank you, Madam
You
Rita.
have 5 minutes, sir.
What I really want, what we have to say about what Nigerians, I hear that people will say the country. Anyway, it is the people, not the country, because Nigeria is the best country. Those people that traveled in the name of looking for daily bread, if it were not illegal traveled, their passport will not be seized, because there is no genuine company that take you with that illegal that can take your passport. And if it is a genuine travel, they will have reported themselves to the authority. And those people who take them to the country, whether Central Africa, whatever they call them, the government of that country will hold those people responsible. And we send these people back, collect the money from the federal government of Nigeria. But because it was illegal travel, that is why those people are afraid. Because if not, if you travel genuine, once they seize your passport, you tell the government of the land. And for this other hands, for those that say Nigeria, me, I see that country that there is work. I see that country that is very good. But I see all the people that is in that country very demonic. Because God cannot bless us with abundance of resources. Then we are looking for outsider to provide or to produce the resources that they do not have, for we to be embracing that is what we need to use to become who we want to become. A toothpick, according to them, that is being manufactured by a white man. But we have all the French sticks that can use to do toothpick in our land. Where we will keep our hand and be waiting for the foreigner, either the China, the Japan, this side or that. Are they not human beings like us? Any country that they are doing well, whether in political way known as democracy or in military, they are all human beings. Why can't we take the bold step? I do say it is unity that we lack that is affecting us. The reason you go to school, that is why I always say that when people talk of school in Nigeria, when I talk, people will say, hey, I hate education, I'm a military, I'm this, I'm that, no problem, whatever you call me. The reason that you doesn't have work in your country, it is not because the government did not provide the environment for you. No, it's because you did not provide the enable environment for yourself. Because the reason they bring you NYS, they say to associate together. Now you have a person who have the same talent with you, who have the same vision with you. It's coming from Kaduna. The other one is coming from Oundo. The another one is coming from Abia. Then why the other one is either from Edo or Delta State. Instead of these four of people to come together in one place and start using their talent, they refuse to do it. Tomorrow they will be complaining that the government of the land did not create job. How will the government of the land create job? When you are the government of the land, your talent supposed not to be wasted because of foolishness, stupidity, or too much ego. You allow that talent to waste, then you are now saying the government did not provide job. The reason God allowed you to meet in school is the reason that he want all of you to come together to do one thing in common. Just like the way we are saying, let's overthrow, let's take away Tinubu, let's take away this one. If we did not do it in common, we cannot. They said, those who talking this, a tree cannot make a forest. Why a single broom cannot kill a fly?
One minute more, sir.
The unity to do what is right is enable you to enjoy what is the benefit of what is right. So if we come together, we can create a job. If we come together, we can take away bad government. If we come together, we can defend our vote. What matters to us is just that power of unity. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Odua. That was inspirational. The next person is Mr. Casey. If you're there, you have 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me just say this. Initially, I didn't want to say this, but I have to open your eyes to what is going on. You know where I am. I will use it as a case study. I am in Ogun State right now, and I mingle with APC, PDP, and even members of Labour Party. Let me give you what one of the things APC is planning for 2027 so that you will know what is going on. Now, they are going around, they are getting people's, they are going household by household. This is what they have in mind. If you are the husband of that family, they will encourage you to move the polling unit of your wife and any of your children that is up to 18 years to the same location. Then they will collect the name of the man himself and register it. And they form it groups like that. So their plan was they will send money directly to the man, and the man will disburse to his wife and his children. And that's the structure they are building right now. So, and
sorry, excuse me, Mr.
every,
Casey. Mr. Casey, could you repeat
yes,
that again? Could you repeat it again?
because I try to be neutral. That's why I don't want to expose this, but I have to let you people that are in abroad knows what is going on. I said they go house to house right now. If you are the head of the family, they will contact you. They will collect your name and your family's own, and any one of your family that is up to 18 years. Now, the idea is that you will move your wife and your child that is up to 18 years, you move them to the same polling unit so that 3 of you must vote in the same place so that they can monitor the vote. So they will now say, as they are collecting your name and your information, they're also collecting your account number. So they will disburse directly to the agent in charge of you. Your agent will disburse to you, and you all of you will get your money. That's the structure they are building. And let me add another this to you. See, I'm always on ground when election is going on. I am not telling you a soothsayer. See, most of the Nigerian, they don't vote. Nigerian youth especially, then on that 2023 election, they are playing football. I can tell you, 90% of those votes you were seeing, I'm not talking of Lagos, because Lagos is a metropolitan city. You have a mixed people. But where me I am right now, I'm telling you what happened. Those votes came from the elderly ones. And what did they do? They promised them token. And that's why you see an elderly one with a walking stick on the queue on that day of election. So I don't know what you want me to prove again, but I've already given you an hint now what is going on, and more is still going to happen. I will also subscribe to what Madam H.O. said the other time. One of the ways we can secure our vote this time is if we go to our communities. They cannot buy votes everywhere, but the major cities is their target hub. But those villages, they may not be able to go there. But if we decide to form structures from there, get some of their youth that are bona fide to protect people of that community, those are the people that will form our foundation for our security on the election day. If the same people in that community comes together and we have been educating them, they are the one that will secure the vote of that day. And we can only do that if the indigenes of those communities begin to speak to their people, to organize those people. And from there, the support groups are linked with them. Those ones that have the heart to provide security, we gather them. If it is to provide funds for them, to be able to mount, we have to do it if we want this to work. If we just say, go out there and vote. When they shoot one bullet up, people will run away. It's only those that have the mind that will stay. And if you have such structures on ground, down to the collation center. Last election, I was at the venue till 9 before I went home. Sometimes it will get to a point, if you are not with them and you don't have boys with you, they will chase you away. So, and only you cannot go and be forming macho. So we need those numbers. We need those touts at the same time. So that's what I will say. I don't want to go into more. I would have, even in Ondo State, it's the same thing because I have people there. Naturally, they will not come out to vote, but once they are able to tip them, they will vote in that way. So that's just the truth. Thank you.
Um, Thank you very much, Mr. Casey. I'm going to come back to that. Mr. Jonathan, you speak. I just want everybody to have this 5 minutes.
Yeah. I just want to say, thank you for bringing that piece of information out. It's very, very is an important piece of information, and that you brought up. But there are easy way to deal with it if the politicians who have insisted, despite all the talking and all the shouting, that they should focus on electoral reform, that by fire, by crook, they just want to do an election. Fine, you have your way.
Mr. Jonathan, just hold on a sec. We will talk after this. After Madam Patricia, I think she's the next to speak. After she speaks, then we can go back on that very important information. Madam Patricia, I don't know if you're there. You have 5 minutes to speak, ma'am.
I'm here. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you for moderating. Yes. Good evening to you, Madam Rita. Okay. Nigeria. I don't know, because for me, all this we on the platform, I think we are mostly abroad. You understand what I'm saying? We are mostly abroad. Maybe one or two or four, or handful. That's with us. The only way we can say we can prevail, okay, is if we are able to sensitize those at home. Because okay, now how are we going to be able to do it? That's the issue. They don't have lights. Like if you go to the street of Nigeria, honestly, go and ask 100 people. Maybe it's only 3 people that they will tell you that they know Niger wash. Okay, so this is where we are. We cannot lie about it. It's something that we need to do more. Sensitize our people, people that are close to us, making them know that this is the situation. Let them follow this link and hearing what's happening. You know, Nigerians, there are people that they're just existing, they don't know their rights. Even the so-called educated ones, they are even worse. Because you go to you went to university to become a fool. That's what I say. Because they don't even know their rights. They don't know their left from their rights. They don't know. I mean, look, even a child here where we live, they know what their constitution says, what is allowed and what is not allowed. But Nigeria is not like that. So it's a big problem. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I can tell you that the future look bleak, honestly, for Nigeria. Because me and you, we are here. We are not going to vote. We are not going to vote. Let's be honest. We are here. It's those people there that will vote. And the people that are going to vote now, they are not enlightened. They don't have the adequate and right knowledge to make an informed decision about their future and their children's future. Do you think anybody that has an informed knowledge of what the money they are giving to them will cost them and cause their generation to yet unborn, do you think they will take that money? They will not take it. But because they don't know, that's the thing. There's a difference between hearing about something and knowing about something. They have heard of it. Yes, they have heard of it. That's why you can see they say, I beg, give me my own. If not so, give me my own. But they don't really know the implication of what they are collecting from these evil politicians. So I don't know where we are going to start. Like I said, I'm still there because me and you, I dey here they talk, know exactly what they go on. But the people wey they talk, wey they solicitate for now, all of them they sleep now. They never they know they watch Nigeria Watch. Do you understand? So
1 minute left, man.
What we need to do, for me, what I think we need to do is for we to put our heads together and go to the grassroots, or not only villages. Grassroots means everywhere, and start educating these people, sensitizing them, making them understand, making them to know, not just to hear, but to know. Changing that mentality of, okay, if they want go there, go sit down 4 years. Me sef, I will collect my own. Anyhow, I fit collect am, I collect am. But what they're collecting is not, it's not going to last them 2 days, talkers of 5 days. That's the thing we need to let them understand, and how it's going to have impact on them, their generation yet unborn. That's what we need to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I agree.
Madam,
I agree. Yeah.
Make I go first.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead. I just wanted to make a comment on what Madam Patricia was saying. The future kind of looks bleak, and there's another thing I would say regarding what she said. There's a lot of Nigerians that are ignorant. Some of them don't understand the implication of what they are putting themselves into when they collect money to vote for somebody. They don't understand. And they said, like I said earlier, if you think education is expensive, check ignorance. It causes more damage than you can even imagine. But you see, these people are living in a majority, I won't say all, but majority of Nigerians are living in bliss. They are aware. They are just trying to play ignorant because it's blissful to them for that moment. Because if they give them 50,000 naira, it is blissful for them at that moment. They can fix whatever financial issue that they're dealing with at that moment. But what happens after? So it all boils down like what you said, Madam Patricia, educating people. And we have a lot of work to do. People on the ground, we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. It's not just about electoral reforms. Like I said, the psyche of Nigerians is messed up. Take it, whether you're educated or not, that's not the bone of contention. The psyche of every Nigerian now, both rich and poor, is messed up. The rich have a way of thinking. The middleman who works for the rich have a way of thinking. The poor man has a way of thinking. Then the one that is below poverty has a way of thinking. But to have all these kind of characters come together to know that whatever decision we make, it would affect me. It would affect the road that I'm going to drive. It would affect the hospital that I'm going to take my child to. It would affect my pregnant wife. It would affect my child's education. They don't understand. It will affect even their retirement. They don't understand that. So there's a whole lot of education and awareness to be done. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to try. We have to try. Mama Hecho, I think this is a free for. I think we have about 30 minutes left. 25 to 30 minutes there before Mr. Naja wants to close the show. So, Mr. Jonathan, sorry, Mama Hecho, I know you wanted to say something, and Mr. Jonathan or anybody can interject. It's a free for all. So we have like about 30 minutes. And Mr. Casey, you need to talk more. You need to talk more about what's going on. There's nothing like we have gone past, I don't want to talk. We have gone past that. In this channel, I don't know if you know, we call names. We got to call names of people. If you say this is what the Ogun State governor is doing, or the senators of that jurisdiction are doing, we need to call names and let us not be very vague. Because when you're educating people, you have to be direct. You can't afford to be vague at all. It is not good for educating people, and people will not understand better. Even if you have to break it down to speaking your local dialect, it is great. But please, thank you for you being outspoken, but there's nothing like I don't want to talk. It doesn't exist here because we're here to educate ourselves. Thank you very much.
Let me tell you the reason why I say so. I do this like an undercover, and I don't want it to be blown. Whatever that form my submission and my contribution comes from what I get as like an undercover operation. Because if they know that this is what I do, you think they will allow me in their platform anymore? So that's why I'm saying so. So I will always continue. As I'm getting, I will be letting you people to know on Niger Watch. But however, that is the elephant in the room. That's the elephant in the room. And if we don't address this and find a way around it, there is nothing like being educated in Nigeria.
Yes, that's what
it's
I
when
was
you are
saying.
able to. It is only when you are able to provide food, you put food on the table, somebody is willing to listen to you. But when somebody is hungry, oh my God, even if you say slap somebody for 500 naira, I'm telling you, they will do it.
I do it too. That's the level of
On
poverty.
the day of election, I'm telling you, on the day of election, I was telling what you people are playing football. They did not answer me. I say, is it the elderly ones that those votes you are seeing come from the I control the line on that day of election. It's the elderly ones that come to do those voting. And how much do you think they are giving them? 1,000, 2,000.
Yes.
The youth is the one even asking for 10,000, 15,000 on that day. If you watch the governorship election, it was a tight race because PDP was releasing money, APC was releasing money. That was why it was so tight.
Yes.
It's not that people, they have a candidate. I'm telling you, they don't have any candidate. It's whosoever that brought. You will see one tomato seller will go and call his neighbor and say, yeah, they've given me 2K. You want to go and collect your own? You just vote where the corn is. You vote. That's what is going on the election day. Yes. That's why I just say, let me just carry you along so that we know what is going on.
Yes, I appreciate that, and I understand where you're coming from because we are coming from a very vicious society. Nigeria is a very
can I speak so?
It is a forest. Excuse me, Mr. Black Panther. Nigeria is like a jungle. You know that's just it's like the biggest cat will eat the biggest fish, and you know that food chain goes like that. And I want to appreciate you for bringing that information. But however, now that you've explained why you were trying to be ghostly, let me put it that way, and now I understand. But however, please keep bringing that information. And those of you in the obedient movement, or you're part of the obedient movement, or even let me not use the word obedient now, Peter Obi's group, let this information go out there. Let them know this is what is happening. And every state has a different strategy. I'm sure this is one, but in terms of voting, I know in the election, those states, everybody was serious. So I think it varies from state to state. And you can't really blame the psyche is messed up. The psyche of Nigerians right now living in Nigeria is messed up, and it has nothing to do with education or not. So let us just take it away. Mama Hecho and Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Black Panther is just coming back, so I think it's fair if we give him 5 minutes, and then we can, continue.
Please let me say my own now that my network is frustrating.
Oh, okay, Mama Hecho, go ahead. After you, then Black Panther can talk for 5 minutes. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay, thank you. You see, at least we understand the problem. So how do we solve it? Madam Patricia, I understand your school of thought. They don't have electricity. They don't have access to this information. But me and you communicate with our family back home, our friends back home. So those friends and family members we communicate with, it is our responsibility to educate them so that they will not be the educator on ground. And in order for them to do some of this job, it will cost us money. And we should also know that the people they use to carry ballot paper and fight in the polling unit, they are the street boys and girls. So our focus will be then greatly, and we must meet them at the point of their needs right now if they must work for us. I'm glad that APC started the campaign on time, so it now gives us almost 2 years to do our job, and it's a collective effort. And I want to assure you, my children, that the battle ahead is fierce, but is doable. Because I know one thing about you people, that if you set up your mind to do it, you will do it smartly and successfully. About the result, the polling unit, I know you have the brain to know what to put in place, because the battle is a do or die battle.
Mommy, 1 minute left, ma.
Okay, and that is the mindset we should use, and the journey starts now. So, my beloved Madam Patricia, when you call home, tell them that this is what we, the diaspora, are saying, and begin to educate your people, and tell them to help you to educate others. And this is also applicable to every one of us. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, ma.
Do I have the right to respond?
Yeah, of course, you have the right to respond there, Madam Patricia. But I will just say, Black Panther. Okay, you know what? Just respond. Then before Black Panther.
I know, because since she's calling me out, so let me speak up. Look, Mama Aisha, with all due respect, I don't know when last you have been to Nigeria to start with. I go to Nigeria at least minimum twice a year. You can tell us when you have been the last time, because it's not enough to sit where you are and tell people that go to Nigeria always, who have the empirical evidence what to do. So that's my first question. When were you last in Nigeria? My issue.
Madam Patricia, I don't think it's right. I mean, you've made that
No, it's a direct look. No, wait. I'm going somewhere, because you see here. Let me tell you,
my sister.
Look, if you have not been, you cannot come to advice.
Really?
Look, Oga Elvis go to Nigeria all the time, and he too has his own conclusion of whatever we are saying here. So people that you have not been there for long, what you left is not what is there.
How do you know?
You listen. That's why I asked you now. You have not answered yourself now.
Do you think I talk from lack of experience?
Yes, I'm sure, because what you are saying now. Listen, wait, ma, I'll tell you something. You don't talk.
You don't know the
I ask you a question, you don't answer. You are coming with a question again. Wait, let me tell you something.
You don't know the work I'm doing back home.
Well, you can be doing. I've not seen any work that you are doing. I've not seen it. I've not seen any work that you are doing. Because you come here.
Can we have a decorum?
We are having a decorum. We are
arguing of no reason.
We are not arguing. I just asked a simple
question. Why are you now questioning her? She gave you an advice. So why are you questioning her again?
I am talking out of.
It's an advice, Madam Patricia. Don't take it serious.
Hold it there.
It's an advice now.
Madam Patricia,
we are all trying our best now. It's an advice.
Black Panther, hold your mouth. Hold it. I'm talking to you.
Black Panther, please, can you mute yourself?
That's up to you.
Madam Patricia, please.
Thank you.
You have 30 seconds.
Yes, I'm saying what I experienced. So you cannot be telling me what I've been doing. I have been doing too. And this is their response. If you want to start protest, you come. Come step for front, they will follow you for back. That's why they talk. Some people will not deceive herself.
Thank you very
much. I'm not here to deceive any Nigerian. Please.
Thank you very much. Black Panther, you have 5 minutes, please. And after that 5 minutes, anybody can interject, and speak until Mr. Elvis comes into the show.
Auntie Rita, please.
Mama, I can only give you 30 seconds, please.
Let Madam H speak.
Wait, Madam Patricia. I am sorry if you take what I said out of context. You asked, we are in diaspora, how can we do it? And I only responded to that your question. My body may be in US, but my spirit and soul is in Nigeria every day. So don't tell me I don't know. I don't know because I am not physically there. I speak to them every day. So if you pick offense, I am sorry. I didn't say it to abuse you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Madam Rita, please, can I just speak? I'm going somewhere, big. I'm leaving, I beg. I know
Okay, you
Black
have.
Panther wanted to speak.
Okay, you have 2 minutes,
All
Mr.
right.
Alabi. 2 minutes.
Thank you. Regarding Casey concern, the obedient movement, where I know you mentioned that those ones is happening already, which is more of the reason the obedient movement are looking for people of good character to man the polling unit, at least 3 to 4 people, and observant. So you can't stop people from taking money. The hardship in Nigeria, like Madam Patricia is saying, the street is just, everything is spoiled in the country. There is no way. I know we are sensitizing people, but for you to stop people from taking that money, it will be difficult because the politicians, they weaponize this poverty just to get the people of Nigeria. So we are aware of those ones. It's going across the southern, which even some people now, they're empowering their wives, giving them 100,000 stipends. So a lot of things is going on from the APC camp, which we are working hard on our own, but you can't stop them. But at the end of that day, that is why you see my previous submission. I say, even if you are taking the money, which they will say, okay, our principle said take the money, but vote your conscience, which is something we are appealing to people. So the concentration is on the polling unit, the agent to be people of good character that can give the correct results, which is very important. And Madam Patricia, is good one. You are doing a great work. If you have any WhatsApp link, because talking about the Niger Watch, people are not seeing because of light. Yeah, if you see some people joining this platform, it's because of some people take them upon themselves sharing this link. So if you are on any WhatsApp group, a lot of us are WhatsApp group in Nigeria. Some of them, they will not allow you to share links, but the one that they allow share link, when this program start, let us copy this link. That is the only way this message will get to the grassroots. I
Thank
am
you.
doing that upon myself. Let us, all of us, continue to share the message.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
and
very
good
much,
night,
Mr.
everyone.
Alabi. Good night. Okay, Black Panther, it's your turn. 5 minutes now. You can speak.
Yes, my sister. Thank you very much. Thank you for your good moderating. And I want to thank everybody, irrespective. We are from different place. We argue our points. We explain more on our points to get it through to the people. I want to say we all are doing a great job. We should not put it, if somebody is making a point, every one of us here is compassionate about what is going on. Like mommy just said now, he said he's based in America, she's based in America, but her mind is troubled and she's just thinking about the country. Likewise, every one of us. And I said one thing at the beginning of this euphoria, the dynamics of the democracy we're having. I said before the election, I said in a struggle, there are two departments. You can either be on one side. You can either be at the head of confrontation, and other groups are funding the massive confrontational force on ground. So we somebody made mention of funding. We come into that second group of funding, and your funding will conscientize. And in conscientize, you can also make calls to conscientize. Everything is about speaking it to the people so that the people will understand. But irrespective of it, we should know that we cannot get everybody, and not everybody we finish up at the tail end of the race. So therefore, we are not getting everybody, but we are trying to get as many as possible to understand the dynamics and the purpose and why it is needful for everybody to keep on fighting and possess a positive thinking. Because if you don't think positively, solution will not come to you. It is when you think positively towards any struggle that solution in a dynamic form will come to your memory and you pour it out. And the more you pour it out, the more you get refilled with solution. That is it. We quarrel to fight. We don't say, if I ask a question, if I give an advice, don't take it as if I am trying to, question your ways. But I'm trying to give it because every one of us is compassionate. That is how we should see it. And Mama Echo, I had a problem with my internet. I have to get an eSIM. So you can go and apply for an eSIM from your provider. They will give it to you. The eSIM, that's what I was testing. Though it was network was taking me in and out, but I was still getting a stronger network than the SIM card I was using before, because all SIM card in the United States, I think they're having some network issues and maybe they're trying to move into another platform like the eSIM. So as I was saying, we have to look at like what my brother Casey, I would say thank you for doing a very tactical work, and that job you're doing is very dangerous, but I will just pray for you that just keep low, gather your fact, gather enough fact before you release it for us, because we don't want you to be at the point whereby they will not notice you. It is more dangerous. I know what you're doing is very tactical and dangerous. You try to gather enough that you can take in before you deliver, because if you do it like this, we are open to the world now. Anybody can pick your voice, anybody can understand your voice and who is speaking. So I want you to please gather your voice. If you can get in contact with Nigeria Watch, you can also get in contact with Nigeria Watch, so that Nigeria Watch he knows how to deliver the message to us, and we know how to, because we want to protect you very well, so that you can do a great job without not being suspected. Those kind of jobs is very dangerous. I know what you're doing. Thanks for a good job, and thanks you because they've gone into another dynamics on how to lay off people with corruption to bring them to that side. That's a very great job, and I pray that may God keep on guiding you and protecting you. And I want us all also now to look at the first video Nigeria Watch played. Please, everyone should go home and watch the video. We should not just watch half of the video and we'll come in here. That video is very open. That's why I said something about the dynamics of the northern politics now. It is not the way we are thinking now. There's a lot of things. It has been modeled up. A lot of idea is going around the framework of the northern politics. We should understand it. We should not just stick on one particular position. It is coming, and we have to move with the dynamics. And they are pushing. We are not even doing the pushing. They are pushing Peter Obi through the north for us, through the north central. They are pushing Peter Obi very close.
God bless that was you, why brother.
They are pushing him. We are not doing enough work. They are doing enough work.
You are getting it.
They are doing more enough work, but we are criticizing them. It is wrong. Let us throw away that criticism. Let's look at the dynamics and enter the dynamics and watch the way it's going and put up our idea and try pushing Obi forward. That is the only way. We got to push. If you don't push the coalition, which is somehow myopic for now, we can dislodge them and make them look towards Obi, because we are a dynamic force. You can see one of the northern people said the obedient is a dynamic force that we have to infiltrate into them and know the way they move and get into it. And he said he thinks that they are trying to merge up with the obedient. That is what you see. With the obedient, it is not, we are not influenced by money. We are influenced and convinced that we need to have a great country, and that is why we are compassionate. So everybody, please, Mr. Casey, Lilo, convey your message to Nigeria Watch. He knows how to give it to us, so that we want to protect you. And every other person, please, let's push Peter Obi in every facet we have, because that is what they want to deviate our mind, not to push for him. Because if Peter Obi goes into the election, and Atiku, Lilo, we are getting it. That is what it is. But we need to push, because our vote can only go up, it can't go down. That's it I want to say. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much, Black Panther. You're right. I mean, that's a very good advice. But you see, the issue I have is with all these investigations, with all these things going on, all these plans that they have for what they're going to do, what the satanic APC are going to do during the 2027 federal election. Is it really Peter Obi that will tell them not to take money so that they will not take money? Or is it not their own personal conviction to know that, listen, I have been suffering for the past number of years. These leaders have come in, year out, broken promises, things are getting worse. Isn't it better now? Can't they reason like that? To say, you know what? I will take
Can
this
I
money.
answer that question?
I will take this money, but you know what? Let me vote for somebody different this time. Peter Obi. Why?
You know what? You know what? They don't have the capacity because of what? One singular reason out of many other, but one very important, which is poverty. You see, it is. I believe that it is the political parties themselves that must have machinery in place. It is their responsibility to have machinery. When I say
Baba
machinery,
Jonathan,
yes.
Baba Jonathan, I disagree.
Yes.
It's not poverty. It is longer truth.
No, okay. Well, anyways, you see this
Thank you, Mr.
machinery. As I
Odua.
said,
It's
as I use the word machinery, singular, but it's very loaded. It's embedded with everything that Casey said. You must have your own machinery in place.
Thank you.
If it is what we call them now, area boys, have your people, everything that you need to have. I don't want to hear come 2023 and 2027. I will stay. God will give us all of us life. We'll have life. Have life.
Do you know last election?
See,
Let me even tell you.
I will stay.
Last election,
please,
they were speaking that they want to bust my head. But fortunately for me, that my polling station is where I grew up, so I cannot be threatening in that environment. So this is what they don't see. There is no campaign anywhere.
Please let me say this: on election day, come 2027, I will stay here. We'll all be here alive. Amen. If anybody is coming to talk about rigging, I will not even stay on this platform alone. I will, as far as my breath will take me. Anybody, even if it is Peter, will be coming out and be talking about rigging, I'll be the first person to tell them to enter house. Go and sit down somewhere. Don't come here and tell us that rubbish. Nobody, no politician should come here and tell us. When Yunusa Tanko came here about just less than about a month or thereabout ago, Yunusa Tanko, I asked him specifically, who is Tanko, who is the right-hand man, one of the right-hand men of Peter Obi. I say, what are you doing? The people that you are putting together, how vetted are these people? So come 2027, for me, all polling unit agents must be properly vetted. You must know them. You must vet them. And there is nothing like have polling unit agents here. With all this information, now this intelligence that we are getting now. And the fact that APC has even given you, they are playing into your hand already. They themselves have started the campaign earlier. So they can't accuse anybody. So your strategy must begin now. You cannot come out into this. Look, it is also these politicians.
Mr. Casey, can you mute yourself? We are hearing background noise, please.
Yeah, it is also these politicians, these same politicians that insisted and that they want to go for an election without an electoral recall. Fine, go get it. You want to go for it, go get it. Nigerians, myself, and I know many of us, millions of Nigerians, we give you the benefit of doubt that you will put the proper machinery in place come 2027 presidential election, inclusive of everything, your men that will be out there. So, like what Casey said, when he said people will come, they will just shoot one gun on the air. Yes, I can picture that. People will they will disperse them. Everybody will just run away, and then they will grab the ballot. And one politician will not prepare for that. And you are running for presidency.
Oga Jonathan, you are right there. You are right. You are very right. But there's one thing we also need to look into. You see, the dynamics of this election the dynamics is going to be what's going to make the dynamics push harder, and what they are going to use, like what Casey said, they are going to change their modus operandi on how to deliver the finances that make it go very speedy for them.
Yeah,
So if we, yes, that is
strategy
what is,
in
yes, that is this, yes, that is
what they are
the,
trying to do there.
yes,
So rather
yes,
than distributing the money to a lot of people, they are now decentralize it and just give
yeah,
it to, you
to
know,
the home, to go to the home, the family home now,
yeah,
and deal with the leader of the home. That is exactly what they are doing. But there's one thing we should note. You see, we should take advantage of one thing. Like, I want all of us to take advantage. And what they are doing, they might not get the percentage they are looking for. They might not even get up to what they got in the last election. It might even be worse if we put more pressure on what we did the last time. Because you know why I'm saying this? The realization of how the government is, everything that was said the last time during the election, it has come out, and we have been justified that this man does not mean well for us, and the Nigerian economy is going to crumble. This is showing in the face of Nigerians. I think what we need to do, like what Casey said, and what some of us said here, we need to push, like what Mama Echo said here, we need to push harder and also finance, to make the finance, it should not be a burden. Like what Jonathan just said, the people mounting those each polling booth, finances should not be our problem. And that's what I got to say about this.
Sorry, Madam Rita.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that?
Mr.
You know
Black
that
Panther,
one thing.
Oga
Please let me
Jonathan.
say this. Do you
But
know
Oga
that?
Jonathan, sorry. Oga Jonathan.
Mr. Jonathan, he's speaking.
Oga Jonathan, sorry. I heard you saying something. There are some things we don't say. We are trying to manage what we say,
Oh, no,
because
okay, yeah,
every
no,
one of
no,
us on this
yeah.
platform,
You
I
know, I
believe
said,
majority of us are obedient.
yeah.
That is
You know, I
why
said,
I
yeah, I
advised us
understand.
yesterday
Yeah,
that
I
please,
got you. You see, talking about,
every state has obedient movement.
yeah.
Get involved. If we don't have it, let me know. I will send your WhatsApp link of every state, Ogun State, Osun State, wherever you are, Edo State. At least join the WhatsApp group, and you will see how you are. They will join you on the advisory council, where you will get
No,
more information.
you see,
Please.
if Mr.
That's very good. If you can send it to us.
Mr. Alabo, wait. See, Mr. Elvis, if you are listening, you are here when Yunusa Tanko came. I asked him, and he made a promise, a commitment that is going to send those information to Niger Watch. So I'm asking today, now that the information now that we're talking about it, if he has actually, fulfilled that. And I will also use this time to ask Mr. Elvis to follow up with him, because what Mr. Alabo is saying is what Tanko said. He said he's going to make all this information and contact available to all of us in the diaspora, United States, Canada, UK. Is going to. So we are expecting that. So that should be done. But again, this is the right time to say it. So, but what I wanted to say with respect to, preparing for election, buying vote and all the rest of it. See, even if you sit down, all these polling agents that they are talking about, 176,000, even if you do the simple math, give it to them, 200,000 polling units agents. A political party that is serious, knowing the terrain, the way these crooked people do their elections in Nigeria, you don't even need up to 10 billion naira. What is 10 billion? Please tell me, in the scheme of things, with all obedience all over the world, and like Labour Party, and they will not be able to match them. Money for money.
Oga Jonathan, let's keep that one aside, because funding of the polling booth agent is not a problem. It's not a problem.
Because this is what Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo was running his mouth on this. He said, where will they get money?
No, we will get money. We are ready. It's not a problem.
Jonathan, that one was a mistake of 2023. I'm telling you, my brother. I know the state you are from. Don't worry, Mr. Elvis will reach to you. Your state coordinator, you will be a prior. You will be strong and you will join the state advisory. You will know what is happening in your state. So the agent pulling unit is not a problem now for obedient movement. I told you earlier, not less than 3 and
I
observant
have something I want to
with
say.
people of characters, not just anyhow people, but people you can't stop them from taking money. But Nigeria will vote. 2023, they gave them money. They still vote for Peter Obi.
Okay, I think Mr. Casey wanted to say something. Please let's give priority because he's contacting us from Nigeria, so because of the network. So Mr. Casey, you can go ahead and speak. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Please let me get the contact of the person in charge of Ogun State. That's one. Then I wanted to know within the obedient movement, are we organizing people that will go for Senate and will go for rep? It's very important because let me say this. These are the people that these are the divisions that handle that presidential election. So I also want to know we have to look into that one too. Thank you. I just want to chip in that.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, yeah,
Casey.
yes. Can I answer that side?
Yes,
You
yes,
see,
go ahead.
in fact, Casey, you are saying the right thing at the right time. But you know what? We have to keep low on this issue. We have to keep low on this issue. It's what you have said. It's already been done
Yes, Black
because
Panther,
already the
let me
man
clear him.
when we had the coordinator of the obedient, he said this time around, even from Obi, we are going to screen them to a level whereby we will get even their own record of school activity, we'll get it. So on that part, we are going to get the candidate. But if we reveal it out now, boy, this man called Abado, you people don't know how ready that man is to fight with money. It's ready. So information should be low and it should move among the groups, and those groups must be well scrutinized. This is not time to say everybody is a member of obedient. You have to screen them and know the real things because
Thank
this
you.
election is going to be dicey.
Thank you, Black Panther. Let me just clear something. Mr. Casey, you remember our principal saying something. This obedient movement you are seeing is a political party. We have not joined any party. The day Peter Obi will say this is the platform, both party escorts, we are going to take control. So the problem of Nigeria is party escorts, the House of Assemblies, House of Rep members. So these are the structure that will be very important because our process of primaries is very important. Who we put to represent people. Because if our lawmaking is okay, President Tinubu will not be behaving like this. So those areas is secure. You will join the group, you will know your coordinator, then you will know more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ninja Watch, I don't know if you're there. Mr. Ninja Watch, anybody can make any contributions? You can
Yeah,
go
I will want all of us to get it in mind. I said something about the people on ground and the people outside the main field. And the main duty that we have as we are disseminating information, we should also get prepared because we are going to play a very big major role. It's going to be pound for pound. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be pound for pound. We are not going to sit down here without not being playing a major role in this thing because it's not a matter of you speaking. We have to make sure that those people on ground, those volunteers, they are comfortable in one way or the other. That is why we need to break up into groups. And when we break up into groups, we will find a way of, disseminating what we are supposed to disseminate. Some of us can be in charge of some department fully without not getting to the obedient major group. We tell them that, look, leave this portion for us. We are going to deal with it. But tell us where we're going to put the stuff into so that you can do the distribution. These are what we are going to do. Because in election, you need the power of finance to get it, to not to be a problem to the people on
All
ground.
right.
We need them
All
to be
right.
satisfied and be
Thank you.
filled.
Thank you, Black Patona, Dr. Chris. Thank you. God bless you all. Let's round up right now. Thank you very much, Madam Rita, for handling the platform. I appreciate every one of you that came in today. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Alabo, Mr. Odowa, Casey, Madam Patricia, Black Panther, Mama H.O. God bless you all. Thanks for coming in. I can see all the suggestions you all are having right there. If you can put it together, that's not a problem. I like the fact that other people are doing stuff rather than now I mean Mr. Naja was do everything. I cannot do everything, you know. There's every possibility you might know better than me, but waiting for me to do this and not do that, sometimes we all might remain stagnant. You know, we all are here to learn. Sometimes when I sit back like this, listening to people, it helps me a lot to understand other perspectives. Thank you very much, my people. 2027 is still far away, but the politicians have made it clear to us that it's not far, it's just around the corner. So let's do the same thing with them. Hopefully, we'll have that
Mr. Evans.
time. Yes, sir.
Tanko Yunusa. He made a commitment here, said he's going to provide some information to you so that you can pass it on.
He did not provide any information.
My question is, has he provided that to you in terms of
nothing?
Yeah, you need to follow up with him now.
You know,
you need to follow up with him now.
One thing you must understand, sir. Me, I know the chase people. I don't do that. You know, one of the quickest thing for politicians to see you finish now when you are chasing them. I don't do that.
Elvis, leave that for me. I'm your boy. I will do that one. Leave
exactly,
it.
Mr. Alabo.
We are all working together for one thing.
Yeah, Mr. Alabo will do that. I don't like.
Alabo, thank you for putting yourself in that position to do it. Thank you.
Yes, he's always doing that. Mr. Alabo work behind the scene as well. You know, I appreciate you all. Maybe I'm not very, but I don't really like going to people's inbox and. You know, so let things just happen, and if you guys can do it, I think it's much better. Me a day yet, it's just my issue is doing some underground work right now. Once the food done, then the person come here, then we talk. That's how it is. You know, for me to start going to one inbox to another tomorrow night, and I say, okay, maybe this man a hungry lion.
You don't collect.
Exactly. You know, I don't do that.
Hey, this guy now, Odunga.
No, I don't do that. Though you turn on for another thing, no. Before you now be talking, they'll not come on air to say, you don't know how many times you don't call my inbox, you don't know how much you don't. No, I beg. One needs to be careful, man, because you know, say lies can fly fast.
Beloved Elvis,
Ma,
we gotta do that underground work. We don't mind that one. Make they like the colors name. Now our duty to do underground work.
Yes, you know,
so any underground work you want me we do, let us know. We go take over.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. It's better that way. I appreciate to all my people. I think we should round up right now. Remember, it's Saturday, so make we round up. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you. Now, I'd like to quickly appreciate. Did anybody actually call into the show today? Nobody. You know, Mother Deborah is the one that normally call in first today. Now we can let her rest. Those of you that supported the channel, thank you so much, Mother Stephanie Kojak, Blessed Lady. Oh, Mother Iris Finance super chatted me. Thank you so much, my people. Okay, Mother Iris Finance, thank you so much for the wishes. I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you. May God bless you. I'm grateful. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you all right there. And Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Thanks for always being there for us all. And I love you so much. Thank you, my brother Abo Azi. Thanks for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. Mother Iris Finance once again. Thank you very much, man. Yes, my people right there. Mother Stella Masemedo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Best Minds. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you, my people. Then we have more people. Michael Abba is right there with us. Thank you, Mother Patricia Bojumi. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you. My wonderful people, Shooks, Kwadashu. Thank you very much. God bless you. And many others right there. And Bella Naomi, thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thanks for always being there for us. All right. Time to round up right now, my people. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, Sunday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting us. As we have many voices, it's very, very important for every one of us. Let's try our best. Let's just try our best. We'll not get gone. We'll not get grenade. Oh, we want to fight these satanic side of people. What we have is what we are doing right now. You know, like I've said so many times, you don't necessarily have to pass your voice through only Nigeria Watch. If you know that, yes, you can do it from your own platform, do it. Bring the video for us, and we will play it here. Because some people, they don't have, they might not have the kind of moves or whatever to come into the panel to speak like the way we all are doing here. Then just make a video on your own platform. Even though you don't want to bring it, just leave it there. Oh, listen, once you don't do one, it will be suggested. No, don't reach other people's hand. You know, where you say would they see videos? We have men on ground though that walk around social media to see significant, important videos and bring it for us. We bring it here, you know, to educate you. That's what we do. So they might also find yours. You know, it's not an excuse to say, oh, I don't get followers, that make me not talk on what is affecting us. It's not an excuse. You know, if you know you can't join the panel, you can't call into the show, you can't join the comment session, then just do something. You know, it's very, very important. And people, God will bless you now. Press on the like before you go and help us to share. Take care, my people. Good night and bye for now.
All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Between the executive, the president, the presidency, the National Assembly, I think they are decided that they are the bandits. They are the bandits. West Africa, general important.
answer.